Much for the 12 months, buddy. TLDR, since I haven't seen anything of this yet. Okay, here's a TLDR of the Godforged, probably a few hundred hours. A group of adventurers have met up, and they've gone on a mission to hunt down a demigod known as Magnathor, a giant that is the son of the god of war. He has several lieutenants. Each have been sent on missions across the world, or across the continent. They hunt him down. They're hunting down his lieutenants currently. And they've come to a place called Wolfgard, very much a Transylvanian, Castlevania-styled land. Fought their way through the dead. Arrived at a place where they're trying to hunt down a vampire called Cassell. And they're looking for an illithid. Up in Wolfgard. You can also, if you want to do catch up quickly, we do have 3 recaps over on our YouTube channel. You can look at my pinned messages on my Twitter, and you can find the recaps where you can catch up to all things Godforged in a matter of an hour and a half. Okay, I'm just turn down the music and I'll go into it. Okay, let me bring things up.
16 bottles of water. You take them down. Hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello.
Bree's just practicing some songs for his bard.
Yeah, I'm barding.
Oh, that's good.
Practice.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm always nervous when I unmute.
Big dicks, like the biggest.
Oh, hey, Joe.
If you guys knew the pre-talks they have, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to mute up whilst you do the starting soon screen. I'm just sat there in anxiety, like, oh god.
Oh god.
Shut the fuck up, guys.
Yeah.
You know who I hate? They're a really big influencer, and it would be really bad if anyone knew
Oh god, just start drama on accident.
Oh dear. Well, welcome out, everyone. Good to see you all. How you doing?
Oh, good.
Good. Darth,
How
anyone...
are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I don't care. I just
Okay,
felt like
nice. All right. Has anyone got anything they want to announce before we dive into some D&D?
I would like to shout out to OLG's slightly repositioned backdrop.
Wait, yeah, different angle.
No, it's my new
She's moved
I was
house.
gonna say, didn't you move?
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
It looks
and
like
I'm
this like similar vibe place.
It's
though.
still like a
completely-
black and white color scheme.
It's nice.
Yeah.
covered
very
in
bright.
bruises. And
Oh no,
Good
you're
heads up.
covered in bruises?
I
No.
bruise very easily, so every time I leaned on a box or a box leaned on me, there's now a giant.
No.
My arm is
The box-
swollen,
Oh,
my leg is
no.
swollen. It's
No.
really,
Oh my
it looks
God.
bad.
Barbara.
There's a really
That's
nice
horrible.
pool here, and I'm not going for like at least 2 weeks because they
No.
can't. It will look so bad. So
Yeah. Oh.
it's gonna.
You just go, and then if
Congratulations.
anyone looks, you just be like, she'll see the other guy.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The other guy was a Craig Ben. Don't worry about it.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
They'll get the reference.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely will.
What if they do? That'd be so creepy, actually.
Oh, God,
Maybe
yeah.
worse.
What if they were like, I watch Godforged. I know what you're talking about.
That would be so creepy.
Okay.
Sorry for planting that in your head.
Now everyone's going to think if they ever approach you guys, if they ever see you guys, don't mention Godforged. They're going to find it creepy. They're going to find it creepy. Okay. Does anyone want to do the recap?
I didn't even read it yet.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't read it yet. Love doing Saphira's accent on the recap. I'm always like the only one who's like, and then stumble over my words. Okay. We left off. We were on the outskirts of Pine Root, trying to find an approach to enter the village and rescue Desra, Fear's mother. We decided to go on the straightforward approach, and we feigned our way into the town, pretending to be there to visit Cassell, the vampire lord over the village. After some exploring around the village, we snuck into the castle, and after being caught by a ghoulish captain, fought our way upstairs and found Desra in one of the rooms. Just to let you know, I fought pretty good. On our way out, Cassell was waiting by the front door. When he scanned the group, he recognized Fia, calling her Violet as his daughter.
Dun, dun,
That was a poggers ending.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of poggers.
I did just think you were using Violet as like a phone name. I didn't even.
I know. You
That
did it
was-
so
So-
smoothly.
Yeah.
that's well done.
Sneaky.
Sneaks.
Sneaky.
So,
Okay.
you were stood in the hallway, about 30 feet ahead of you guys. Stands Cassell. A shocked expression upon his face, standing there looking at you, Fia, or Violet. When Desra said she knew you, I didn't think you would come.
I'm gonna subtly cast Fire Shield,
Okay.
and which is not an attack,
Mhm.
just defensive. And I'm going to because he was like right in my face, right? When
No,
we
no,
left
not
off.
not in your face. Probably about 20 or 30 feet away from you guys.
Still 20
He
or 30.
teleported
So, like, on
forward from the
staircase,
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are on the
I
staircase
remember
coming
he'd
down.
come forward
Yeah,
some.
He
Okay.
teleported a little bit.
All right.
He's still just in.
So I'm
range.
still gonna cast Fire Shield. And I'll, I guess, walk towards him. Actually, I'm gonna look back at my mother, like, the fuck.
She just smiles.
She's such a bitch. What the fuck?
I'm like, dude, seriously. And then I'm gonna, I'll maybe go like half the distance towards him.
Okay.
And what are you talking about? You are definitely, that's not possible.
You look so much like your mother. I'd half forgotten her face. I am your father. Or I was. What were you told?
DM question.
Mhm.
Does he, like, I assume this is true, but does he look like the dude in the portrait? Like,
Oh yeah, this is the guy from the portrait you
okay,
found.
all right.
Oh God.
I mean, there's no way that this is at all true. I came here to kill you. I wouldn't make a snidey laugh about it.
Well, does it change anything?
Should it?
It's up to you.
You killed my guardian in Pennytown. You killed my sister in Penny. I'm assuming they went after you.
I did kill your guardian.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, I didn't kill the other girl.
but he.
Before we get
What do you
on
mean?
to familiarities, he glances at the whole group now. You all came here to kill me.
Well, no. I came here to kill you. They came here with me to get my mother.
I'm here to help kill you.
And would probably help me kill you.
You killed an old friend of mine. Someone who's been here many years.
I'm right
You killed
here.
my guardian when I was a kid.
You're still him.
I'm still him.
He doesn't know he's dead yet, does he?
No, he has
I know,
eyes
he's
in the
not.
castle.
Yeah,
he sees
he's
everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. That's right.
Mine
You say. Rolling a perception check, Joe.
The DC would be a 1. In fact, the DC would probably be a -3 right now.
That's funny. Can Saphira just like gently like punch you on the shoulder, like at that gag, like
Good one.
good one.
We can cease hostilities for now. Perhaps you'll decide you want to kill me anyway. I promise you if it
Hold
comes...
on.
Yes?
I'm gonna look back at my mother. Did you know this?
I found out recently, yeah.
Yeah, how recently?
Oh. Once I moved up from the cage.
Okay, hold on about the cage for a second. How recently? So like when I messaged you and then you messaged me back, you didn't think to say like, oh, actually weird, that's your father? You get to send back a reply. That
Yeah.
would have been the good information to put in a response.
I didn't think it was
Instead
necessary.
of just don't worry about it.
Because I knew you'd get like this. He's not your real father. Sure, maybe by
Okay.
blood.
She has a point.
You hold on. I'm gonna look back at
Hysterical.
him.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
He has every right to be hysterical. We just came here to kill this guy.
I'm gonna look at Cassell again. Cage?
Well, when I captured her, I had to put her somewhere. She was interrogated for a little while.
Well, that must have went well. Your room was really nice. Looks at mother again.
That's just smiles. Had a balcony. I've never had a balcony.
Yeah, no, balconies are. Okay. This is sort of a lot. Not really how I expected my day to go. So, I'm gonna look at my mother.
Mhm.
This whole thing sucks, and you could have warned me, and uncool. And I'm gonna look at Cassell. You can explain, and then I will decide whether or not we kill you or leave.
What do you want to know?
Well, I would like to not stand in the entry hall while we have this discussion. I'm sure you have a nice room with like chairs that we could sit in.
I do.
There's probably chairs here.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I'll have someone bring in a big chair for that one.
I don't want a fucking chat. Sort out your fucking family bullshit. Skull's gonna leave.
When you start going past, you'd see one of the gargoyles go kind of stretch out in front of your way. Not so fast. If you go outside, are you going to harm any more of my civilians?
Skold, stay put.
We didn't harm any of your civilians. What do you mean any more?
You killed an innocent man. My captain and my guard.
Okay,
He
that's not a
probably wasn't that
civilian.
innocent, though, right? I sent his soul somewhere nice, though.
He looks at you. He's going to roll an insight check.
No. Oh, fuck.
Oh no! Oops.
I'm not looking. I don't want to know. I'm gonna just close my eyes.
Okay. Could you please roll for me?
Oh boy.
No. I done fucked up some shit
Do
with my mouth.
a counter insight check, or like do a deception check if you want. Mostly you're trying to
I didn't,
deceive.
she wasn't really being deceptive. She was just trying to be a twat.
The
Is there a
reason I'm
twat
being
check?
is more that he's trying to read exactly what you mean by that. You can go for persuasion
Okay.
otherwise, unless you just want him
Okay.
to succeed with a 14.
I'll do a counter insight or
Okay.
wait. What else could I do? Let me see what I've got. Perception.
It'd
Either
just be
deception.
intimidation. She's intimidating.
Oh yeah,
right now.
true.
Yeah,
Could just do
I would
straight
say intimidation, but it would be charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 1. He was a nat 5. Oh no, he's gonna no.
Send his soul where?
I don't really know. I hear it's good though. If you like fire and all of that.
Are you being poetic? Or do you know
I'm
where
not
his
really
soul
known
is?
for my poetry.
Where is his soul?
I wish I could tell you.
You hear the whole castle start to go.
Oh no, I've
Don't
really
think
done.
anyone
done it
actually
bad.
knows. Do they just go to the plane of souls and then what happens after that? We only just figured that out.
Oh, wait, above board, Saphira ate the soul, right? With the weapon.
Yeah, the axe did.
Yeah.
She got a
Yeah,
coin.
okay.
Axe
I
ate it, yeah.
I said it straight up to Zalfael.
Thea, could you
I got
roll?
queen for it.
Could you roll deception check? Straight
Me?
deception check. Thea. As
Okay.
she's trying to cover you.
Yes, I can.
Come on.
I'm gonna roll it and not look.
Pretty good deception check though.
Okay, 22. Wait, why do I have advantage on?
He watches you, Saphira, for a long moment. And then eyes back to you, Skold. If you wish to leave, you can, but I'll have you watch the entirety of the outside.
If I was gonna kill your townsfolk, I would have fucking done it already.
I don't think you're
Saphira
capable.
turns to shoot like a look at Skold though, because she's thinking that he shouldn't leave, and she's like, doing that face at him.
Doing her entire head.
Bitch. This ain't a time for fucking leaving. We're already one down.
The
Oh my God,
gargoyles
you're
retreat
right.
into the pillar, and then you hear as the doors just shoot forward and slam open. You may go if you wish.
Scott will give him the up and down once and then walk out.
Saphira's pissed.
A place with chairs. Very well, follow me. He walks over to one of the side rooms, snaps his finger, the doors open. Twists his finger almost like a conductor. All the chairs pull out. He walks to the end and sits on the tallest, most glamorous of the chairs. They're kind of lining up it. He looks small in the chair at the end. And he sips there. He turns his hand. A bottle of wine rises through telekinesis and pours a glass of wine. He takes it and sips from it. Well,
All right, I'll go in and sit down.
Basil's gonna put an arm on Thea's shoulder before she goes and say, "Do you want to do this alone, or do you want us to come with you?"
You're more than welcome to come with.
Okay, we're here for you.
This is weird, right? This is not just me being weird. This is objectively weird.
It's objectively really weird, and I can't even begin to imagine what you're feeling right now. But we are here at your beck and call if you need our help. So,
Okay.
Squeeze her shoulder.
I'll go sit down. And then
Ezra
I'll...
sits at the opposite end. Pushes the chair back, puts her legs up, and crosses them.
Of course she does. Is there wine for the rest of us?
There's wine. There's a lot of wine.
Then I'll take a wine.
I'll take a whole bottle.
I'll sniff it and make sure it's wine, and then I'll take a drink.
Eric goes and copies Timmy. Also takes a bottle, cheers him, in fact.
You'd see the slight bit of annoyance on his eyes as he kind of looks at them.
Drinking all my fucking wine.
I'm having too much fun annoying this guy.
I had a dream, and we all had dreams at the same time, and I had a dream, and I saw you die. We're in a house. I don't really remember it. It wasn't here.
I did die that night.
You seem fine.
Strange
now.
that you dreamed of it. Oh. This...
You have a nice house, and you seem to have done well for yourself since you died.
Death doesn't have to be the end. In fact, for me, it's very much the beginning of something entirely new. That is
gargoyles
the
and
night
like
die.
magic castles and blood.
To name a few.
Okay. Sure, you died. Now you're fine. I'll go with that. Did you... I don't know. Were you gonna, like, look for me? Did you, like... Was my mother there? Not this one, the other one?
He didn't tell you anything.
No, I was taken away, and it was for, glorious purpose to defend Wolfgard against the hordes of undead and the vampires and the werewolves, and it was a great honor. My parents were ecstatic that I was chosen, and I was going to train and then come back eventually, and then we were in Pennytown, and then he disappeared.
Of course that bastard told you that. No. Violet.
It's Fia.
Fear. I loved your mother very much. That night you saw, I'd gone out to get water for us. This was our home once. We had to move when all of the dead started marching freely around this land and the darkness overtook it. We moved east into an old bastard called Fairfax's land. You were a baby at the time. Still a kid. I loved your mother. I went out to get water, and I was attacked. I saw some things. Something attacking others. A woman with ridiculously fast reflexes killing several guards, these hunters, as if they were nothing. Before I got home, she was breathing down my neck, and her teeth were embedded into my neck. I was sick. I died. Or he died. Saren died. And Cassell was born, I guess. Your mother hid you from me when I woke from that. And I drained her. I had no control over my body. I drained her of every ounce of blood, absorbing whatever magical blood she had. Dragon. And
What?
she had an ancestry in it. A powerful sorceress, your mother. It was her blood that righted my mind. And give you away
Well,
freely.
That's great that eventually you came to your senses by killing my mother. This is fantastic news. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you.
I think of her every day. I miss her more than any.
I don't feel bad for you.
So what did her brother tell you? Told you I was an evil vampire to be hunted.
Yes. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows what's going on in Wolfguard. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that the undead have taken over. Everyone knows that they're the scourge of werewolves and vampires, and everybody knows that. It
is not that simple. There is hierarchy here in the Deadlands you don't even know about. The living don't know about. Besides, I raised you. When you were a young girl. You lived off animal blood. And your uncle took you away from me. I came home and you were gone. Asked me why I didn't search for you. I searched for you for years. And when I eventually found you in that pirate-ridden shithole,
it's actually
excuse me?
really nice. The weather's really pleasant.
He came after me when he found out I'd almost caught up to you. He was booking a ship to go to High Loma. I tried to stop him.
Wait.
And he wounded me heavily.
Again, I don't feel that bad. So you killed him. What happened
I didn't
to the...
kill him as easily as that.
They made me stay. They made me stay home. They said I was too little and I couldn't come with.
Yes.
And they just didn't come back.
I didn't kill Audio. Not really. I did the killing blow out of mercy. Marta did.
What?
The little girl you traveled with.
That doesn't even make any sense. He was...
He's gonna gaze around the room. When you traveled with your uncle, that girl grew resentful of the favor he showed you. You didn't know about her parents, what happened to them. She feared death. She came to me. She betrayed your uncle. She begged me to make me into one of me. Make her into one of me.
Okay. Let's say I believe that. He never showed me any favor. I was always the one that couldn't do things. It was always Fia, you're always overthinking things. You're always, like, she was always the perfect, she could do everything. She did everything right. Like, every test, she did it right away. And I always just overthought stuff, and it took too long. And then he found you, and they made me stay home. And they didn't come back. And I was like, I don't even know how old I was. And I couldn't have a job. I was a tiny kid. I got kicked out. Like, and why would she? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Again, that's not going to help. We'll go with your story so far. So he died. She killed him. You were hurt.
Well,
I was abandoned.
yes.
And you just fucked off? Oh, I know she's here somewhere. I've spent my whole time looking for my daughter. Oh, we're in this terrible shithole of pirates where the weather's actually very nice, and I'm just gonna leave without her. She's a tiny fucking kid. How many kids could there be alone in Pennytown? I'm not even gonna look. I'm not gonna just, like, look around.
When I was wounded and she stabbed him, I drained him. I didn't want to do the same to you, so I gave up my pursuit. I believed myself to be a monster. So I left you, yes. You're old enough. I thought you'd survive that. You did.
In the streets!
It's better than where I would have taken you.
Is it? Is it better in the streets? Do you know what it's like to be a street kid? You don't have any family. You don't have anything. Luckily, I was small and quiet and could get by until her crew found... That's not great. No, it's not great. It was not fantastic. So you decided to travel all over to find me and then had this horrible, watershed moment of realization that maybe you were a monster and then that was it?
As I said, Saren died long ago. I'm sorry I could not do better.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. 'Cause that was
I
pretty
never
shit.
asked you to look for me.
It was literally my entire deal. It was the one thing that LGR kept saying.
Perhaps he was right then. To have kept you from me.
Yeah.
So what
Why
now?
did you scratch out my face in the portrait?
I wanted to forget. I wanted to change who I was.
You felt bad about pursuing your daughter and then finding her and then just leaving her on the streets. Did you have like a sort of crisis of,
I felt
you know,
guilt.
yeah, you felt a little guilty about that? Is this reunion going how you thought it would go? Does this feel good for you?
I didn't plan for it and you know that. Whatever you want to do after this is fine by me.
Oh, it's fine. Well, I'm glad that I have your approval, Dad. Thanks.
No matter what you think of me now, you survived. You did so without me. I was never a good parent. I was a fine one when you were younger, but I always had the thirst.
You killed my mom.
I wasn't in control then.
I don't remember what she looks like. And in my dream, her face was just light. Of this painting now, but like, you took my entire life. You just took it. And it doesn't really seem like you care. You're sad because you miss your wife. Like, I had a house and I had a family, and that's all gone because of you. And I actually, like, I thought I had a really good mother. Now I'm kind of pissed at her, and I have really good friends now, and like actually have a pretty good life. Like, we've done some cool shit, and we've done some really good stuff, and we're making we're making an impact and a difference. And so I'm glad that I'm doing those things now. But like, you took my entire childhood. I maybe could have still done these things anyway, and I maybe still could have been good at stuff and also had a mom and a dad.
He sits there in silence. Just taking in your words. Not really responding now, just kind of thinking on them for a moment. Just to break the scene up for a moment, though. Downstairs. Fabia.
Yup.
You had creeped down after Pace as he was dragging the corpse downstairs. You
Yup.
find yourself going down a winding staircase. It's not too deep, but it's a couple of levels below the ground. Roll a perception check for sound. You have dark vision, don't you? Yeah. So you can kind of
do.
see as you go along. It's a castle walls in a very dungeon that's kind of been there.
23 and a 23.
Okay. You can
Meant to
hear...
be.
First, you can hear the sounds of torches as they're kind of burning and flickering. You can hear the sound. A crying sound. Weeping of a man in pain. You would hear deeper into the basement slow gushing of water. But something else is like voices screaming all together, but in a condensed form, like it's down a well. And then you hear as Pace finally gets to the bottom.
Master, here we go. I have this for you.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yes, stick that up on the table there. Is that who I think it is? Ghastly. What happened to him?
Transferred some intruder, my master.
Now, examine him. Please feed this potion to the man there.
Yes, of course, master.
That's what you hear as you kind of go down.
Don't let him come back to life. Don't let him come back to life, Fabio.
Dude.
Do
Oh
you
my
go
god,
down?
if he comes back to life, he's gonna fucking murder me.
Wait, he doesn't know what you actually look like, though, so you just take
Right.
off the
So
disguise.
what did
like,
my makeup
He knows
on?
what I look like. I've already pissed off most of the people here.
What do you want to do, Fabio? You're in the staircase heading down still.
Right, and it sounds like he's about to come back toward the staircase.
No,
Or is
no,
he?
no.
From what I can hear, he's just mid process of like putting this body up.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna. You're two different people.
Okay. And there's nothing to see through, correct? It's just a
Winding
door.
staircase at the moment. Yeah, there's a door at the bottom.
Okay. Is there next to the door? Is there anywhere for me to hide when it gets opened again? Or
Yeah, I'd say
is
so.
this like-
There's like kind of little imprints into the wall, which you could probably go into.
okay, if I can hear them,
Mhm.
I'll just hang out in a hiding spot and hear and listen to their conversation for a bit.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna like hold my breath, walk in there, and be like, "Fuck, there's literally nowhere to go."
You would hear like moments of like the dragging of the corpse and whatnot, and the scraping. You'd hear the kind of moments in the background. You hear, and the screams of that, the kind of moans of that guy Die down to silence. Yeah. Let's see here. What did you say happened to them?
Intruder, my lord.
I don't believe that's true. This is the real what? What do you...
Well, yes, my lord. Master Cassel's up there now with them. I think he's seeing through their guise, my lord.
What does he want me to do with this?
My lord, he didn't say. He wasn't there yet. Perhaps the parts could be used elsewhere.
Quiet, please. I'll do what I can to try and bring it back.
Dude, this is some Frankenstein Igor shit down
Will he even
here.
be able to if he doesn't have a soul? Like, how does that?
I guess we'll find out.
You hear the sound of cranks.
Oh shit.
As
Oh
he's
my
kind of just
God.
leather strapping it down. Haste, get the transmitter. Let's do this, shall we?
Don't do it.
I don't think he's gonna come back.
How much do we need?
About 2 liters. Should do it. You hear this kind of sound of... Now. And then... And you hear the... you can smell the smoke of burning flesh.
If the electricity noises are happening like kind of rhythmically, I want to hold my breath and like try to go in when the really loud noise is happening, so maybe they won't notice me enter.
Okay, yeah. Roll a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
It's just like a giant bug zapper. They're just sitting there like drinking tea.
25.
Yeah. You managed to slip in with that.
What do I see, Jill?
In the darkness for now, you can make out... I'd say in the next electricity, you kind of see the whole room illuminate. Roll a perception check to kind of just take in all the information quickly, just with sight.
Okay. Just regular visual, yeah?
Regular visual.
21.
Ooh.
The first thing you see closest to you is a couple of tables. On one of them, lying there, strapped down by the arms and the ankles, you'd see a sleeping, what looks to be human man. He has these kind of pustules all across his body. Some of them are kind of being burnt and drained off. Others are still there. Almost think like kind of the Black Plague and stuff.
Okay.
He's asleep. In another table, kind of arched upright, leather straps around them, and these kind of cranks in the side of the neck that lead down through these copper wires to essentially just like a transmitter, almost electrical device. That these little compartments on the sides are kind of draining into it, causing electricity to burst up and then go into the body. The body is smoking as it goes along. Empty bottles on the ground. A great syringe, and you can see him just kind of using after he kind of electrocutes a couple of times, you'd see him using these needles to kind of stitch back together any of the holes that Saphira might have cut into him, and other kind of breaks that the ghoul had, the captain you fought. Around the room, though, with the 21, you'd see empty cells on the left. Prison cells. And during one of the light-ups, and you can see also as well boxes stacked, storage of various parts, and you can smell sewage with rot in the air, and you can see a pipe over in the distance of the kind of like northeast of you in the room, with just the flowing soft water from the sewage coming in. But in the back of the room, on one of the light-ups, your ears pricking up on that kind of screaming sound, you see a cage. Built of a darker material, like a metal that you've not really been familiar with. Say because you've been around Timothy long enough, roll a straight intelligence check to determine what the metal is.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be about the stamp.
18.
With an
shit,
18,
dude.
it's an adamantine cage.
I'm so proud.
It's a strong,
Okay.
powerful
Oh.
cage. And inside of it, you see a creature you've never seen before. Eyes on all portions of its body, humanoid in its look, but with an arm that's built of mouths and spikes and teeth as it goes along it. Almost looks like a kind of a paddle and oar, but with mouths and eyes all across it. You'd see where its mouth opens up, smaller mouths all across loads of tongues that come out. You'd see across the other arm, it's like a slithering tongue, but across it, razor blades go along it. You'd see it kind of pushes up against the side of it, and as its body pushes against the side, you see acid just dripping from open, like, spores and wounds in it. It just dripped to the ground, burning on the kind of stonework beneath it. Its feet are kind of almost like chicken-like, but with where the kind of bottoms of them go, they kind of curl. And fur kind of lines up with it, but on the edge of the fur, you can just see kind of poison dripping. This creature is just an amalgamation of all different pieces of just flesh and monstrosity you've never seen before, and just keeps pushing and writhing in the cage. The man who has stood there right next to the electrocuted ghoul, you see Pace over to the left as well. Wearing kind of a wrapped around kind of quilted jacket, a doctor's jacket, wearing a mask, his goggled visors on. Mostly bald hair. He's got like a slight bit of hair that goes around the back that he's obviously trying to keep. That almost goes up with the electricity around. It's kind of almost static in the air. Wearing a doctor's just kind of garments all the way down. And prepping another syringe. You see a doctor of sorts. He puts into the creature. And he stands there waiting. He lifts his goggles.
Shouldn't it have happened by that quiet pace?
Hmm.
Oh, dear. And suddenly the ghoul goes...
Fascinating. Hmm? It seems to be an empty shell.
He puts his hand in front of it and goes... Want to bite it?
Ah,
Bring me some blood.
what time?
It doesn't matter what type, get some blood. He goes and finds the vase, comes over and goes, pours onto a cloth and puts in. The ghoul goes, trying to follow it. You see the teeth kind of out.
Still has all the instincts of its body, but it's as if no one is piloting it.
Since I only have a minute of invisibility, while this conversation is going on, I would like to sneak closer to this cage with this thing in it.
Okay.
What kind of lock be on there?
Okay. I would say it's like you'd see this kind of soft blue lock that's kind of embedded around the side. And then chains are kind of wrapped around that. Adamantine chains. But it's like the lock looks also made of adamantine as well. It's hefty price has gone into this.
I'm gonna, as softly as I can off in the corner, go, I heard a rumor, and swap the lock.
Okay. You see the lock
Fuck yeah.
and change to that
Maybe he's friendly to us.
to that of a padlock. There's much too small for it, and you can see it's already beginning to be pressured.
Great. Can I get close to it? Because I'm invisible. Does this thing seem to, if I start to get closer, does it seem to notice me?
Can any one of the 5 million eyes on it see invisibility?
Yeah.
Let me check.
So gross.
Wait, this thing's got a lot of eyes.
Mhm.
Has a bunch of eyes
An
and
arm
mouths
with a
and
bunch
chicken
of
feet and
mouths.
shit. It's super like
Another
body
arm with
horror.
laser
It's like that
blades.
thing from the I can't remember the level. Bloodborne.
like that.
You
thing.
gave up
What?
so quick.
You know the one Grand Tusk eyes, that one for Nico Lashes, and the thing is hanging. Yeah, okay. I know my shit.
You get close enough, and it doesn't detect you. It seems just to be moving the same kind of patterns it was before.
Okay, and it's a tiny padlock.
Now it is, yeah.
I'm gonna unlock it.
Okay. You can see they're distracted on that. The chains go.
I would like to hide behind the boxes that you said are next to that cage.
Okay. You hear that?
In case I have to.
And then. As the creature starts exiting. The doctor's still gonna.
I don't understand.
Well, the formula was correct. Did you get the right? Did you get the right amount? He starts checking across the body of it, trying to see if he's missed anything. And Pace goes,
I'll check Master.
he turns around. Pace, wide eyes, steps back as this thing starts coming out of the darkness. You'd see Pace upright stand, no longer hunchbacked, sprint to the door, grab the door, and just slam it shut. The doctor goes, Pace? From the darkness, a hand comes out, grabs the person on the table that was tied down, and you see as it pulls back, the entire torso just tears off with it. The doctor runs to the door.
Shit.
Pace! Pace!
Sorry, Master, we have to make sure it doesn't get out. Sorry.
And you can hear the sound of locking doors. And the doctor's like, Pace, you open this door right now! You would watch as this creature sneaks up behind the doctor. He turns, he grabs just a kind of almost like a fire poker that he's been using just to keep the kind of the torches there lit. And he swings side to side and tries to step out. The creature pushes its finger and wraps it around his neck. The mouths will just start going to work, and you feel the acid kind of burn away. You hear a scream for a moment, and silence as it drags him over to one side, and all the mouths start feeding on the doctor.
Oh man.
You are silent in this locked room now.
Oh my god,
You hear the
Farley.
Ever. Never breathe again.
Outside, Skold,
Holy
where did you
fuck.
go?
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Skold, where did you go outside?
God. He left the hamlet. And he sat on a log and just closed his eyes and listens to the crows and the silence that follows. And he just says to himself, always family drama with this fucking group.
Cute. I don't have any family drama.
You hear that huge, tall, undead giant wearing the full plate armor come up and stand near you, looks down at you. Talks in Darkul.
Speak common.
You'd hear,
I know you fucking can.
I watch you. Master orders.
Take a seat.
what a persuasion check.
Oh, oops. First one's performance, ignore that. 10.
It would just stand kind of looming over you. It's not doing anything hostile, but it's just kind of awkwardly staring at you. Doesn't blink.
Suit yourself.
Okay. What are the
Skull's
rest of
gonna find a new group. He's trying to recruit a new party.
Back at the table with everyone. What are you guys doing now?
Basil would just be watching Fia to make sure she's okay. He'd sniff the wine. He hasn't drank any yet. Does it smell like blood?
Smells like wine.
I don't trust it.
Fear would have already
at this
started
point,
drinking it
yeah.
with Timmy.
I've drank it.
Yeah, that's
Y'all gonna get tummy aches.
Oh no, what if it's the brainworm wine and we just drink it?
Oh my
Girl would be
god.
like lowly commentating about the situation unfolding, like to Timmy while they're conversing. Like,
We're just gossiping over here.
yeah, and she's like, can you believe he was about to fuck me up?
Oh, you think he would have?
Nah.
Nah.
Sal sits at the end of the table. He finishes his glass of wine, pushes the glass forward.
What? I'm gonna look at Cassell and Dazra. What's this? What happened? You were in a cage. You took her. We heard that. Okay, hold on. Back up. The school is gone. Rishk took it.
That's fine.
Those
are just.
We saw. Oh shit! No, I can't remember. Who's the guy we saw? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
I know. Okay. Jimmy, the guy that we saw.
Sure.
Cousin Ronnie.
You're
Was
perfect.
Cousin Ronnie said that it was a whole thing. I saw him at the gather round, and he said that you were attacked, and there was this huge monster, and you were wounded, and then he took you.
More or less, yeah. I mean,
more or less, yeah.
I got a nasty scrape.
I'm gonna go like this on the table. Why don't you,
She stands up
explain.
and rolls up the bottom of her top, and you can see these 3, just all across from the bottom of her belly, all the way up, just gash marks, which have kind of left these nasty scars. They've been kind of clearly tended to, but they're still almost like blackened skin, almost like burns. And she rolls this shirt back down. For the most part, it's better now, but yeah.
For the most part?
But it still burns. But it's healing. It was worse before. Almost died. Well, we went after him. Uncovered some big fuck-off monster. Killed most of my crew. I was taken away during it after I took a nasty gash. I wake up. Some ugly bald-headed bastards working on me down in the thing. Thought they're doing something to me.
Working on you?
I thought they were injecting me something, but they're fixing up the scar. Threw me in a cage. Was drinking some sort of all these potions every day. It would lessen the pain. And he'd come down, he'd interrogate me. Didn't you? I didn't give up much. But eventually, he started to like my company, so got a penthouse. It's quite nice up there, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looked like...
I told him about you. I told him I wouldn't say anything.
You told him about me, but you said he wouldn't say anything.
Because I knew
So
you'd be
what'd you
like
say?
this.
Like what? Why do people keep saying that? Like what?
Like you actually give a fuck. Why do you care?
What do you mean, why do I care?
I'm your mum.
Well, yeah, that's obvious, but I still care about...
He's moved on. You did as well. I raised you. I was going to tell you I killed him. And just let you get back on with your fucking life.
I was getting on with my life just fine. That's why I
Were
left
you? Where you been for the
Pennytown,
last
was
few
to
months?
Get along with my life. And I was going to come here and kill him. And now suddenly you're here. This was my thing. And you just decided to, I don't know, mom it and just be Desra and take care of everything. That's what you were going to do?
And I had it
I actually have
handled.
done a lot. Do you know we killed some cockatrice We killed we had a whole sea voyage, and we've done a lot. We're on the trail of a giant who got let loose and is probably gonna, I actually don't know what he's planning, but it's definitely gonna be bad because he's totally evil. And
we killed the Prophet Hive.
Yeah, and we killed the Prophet Queen. And well, I'm sorry that you don't know what that is and you're not smart enough, but it was really disgusting and huge, and we killed it. And then we
met a dragon.
Yes, we met a dragon. I've been doing a lot, actually. I've been having an entire life, and it's been pretty good. We've done a lot.
Then you could have just left this one.
And you know what? I don't know. Maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't, because you don't really pay attention to things that aren't pirate ships and whatever. Maybe you heard about the new king in Westmorn. Maybe you heard about all of that.
Sure.
Yeah, we did that.
Sounds like an adventure. And I'd love to hear about it.
Don't ask me what I've been doing with my life. That's what I've been doing.
Well, here you are now, though, when I said I had it handled. At the end, it doesn't.
It wasn't yours to handle.
You're a kid. Of course it is.
I'm not a kid.
Besides, it's handled now, isn't it? Look at this. Family
reunion. It's not handled now. I haven't decided if I'm going to kill him yet. Looks like Cassell.
What do you want to do?
I didn't need you to come here.
What do you want to do with this?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that gets to decide what is going to happen here. Not you, not him, me. I get to decide.
Then you should decide. Because my solution, everyone would have been happy. She sits back. Cassell. Well, do you want me dead? Is that what we're going to do here? We're going to fight.
Takes a drink of wine. I'm still deciding. So you put her in like what? A hospital cage? A cage in a hospital?
I didn't trust her.
It's fair. She seems not trustworthy right now. I don't trust her either at this moment. You asked her what? How did you know who she was? How did you know she knew me? Would she just blurt it out? Oh, what's up? You're Cassell. I know your daughter. She wouldn't even know.
She mentioned your name. Your new name. And I'd known of it. I wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong. And so, like I said, I interrogated her. I asked her about you. I wanted to make sure. And then I allowed her to go, and she decided to stay until her wounds healed. That's it.
You decided to stay. You're just gonna hang out in like a vampire castle.
You know, even though you're on the sea a lot,
balcony.
and you see a lot of beautiful locations, you don't really get much vacation as a pirate. It's not the best weather here, but they treat me like a lady. Quite liked it for a little bit. Thought I'd give it a go for a few weeks before I have to go after my own ship. I'm gonna get around to leaving. Just in my own time.
In your own time. Okay, great. This is great. This is really fantastic. So, what is the deal? Okay. I'm going to focus so I can decide whether or not we kill you. What is the deal with the festival of congealment? We all met this nice old lady. She knits. She's really nice. She kind of talks a lot. Well, she was a little unclear on what was going on, and she kept saying that she needed to drink more blood.
Yes, I know who you mean.
Yeah. What are you, just making all the villagers drink blood? Are they all just like slowly turning into vampires? What the fuck is going on?
No, what? Why did you assume that?
I don't know. She was saying she had to drink blood, and there was like a festival, and then everyone was gonna like drink blood.
It's tradition. No. When someone is changed, what opinion do you have of this place?
I'm sorry. It's only that my entire life I've been told that you are completely evil vampire lord, and so far you're kind of living up to it, except for you do have some manners. But other than that, like you have a castle that's magic, and like you can see everything through it, and there's gargoyles, and like everyone's undead, and you have like a creepy village.
This is a place of healing. Those who are sick have heard of me. They come here. The ailments we can cure, my doctor cures.
You're a doctor?
Yes.
Like
and those he cannot, we solve through what was once my curse is now a gift to these people. I can give them...
How hard do you try to cure them? You just turn you're like, oh, sorry, we don't know how to
We
cure
are their
cold.
last hope. When the clerics and the healers of their homes turn them away because they might not have coin or do not have the favor of the gods or they simply cannot work it out, they come in desperacy seeking this place, and I do my utmost to make sure that they pass comfortably or survive.
So what's the festival? Everyone drinks blood? Where's the blood coming from? Somebody was saying they had to like check their supplies. We just have like casks of blood downstairs.
It depends on what the blood is, but mostly it's animal blood. What they drink. The Festival of Congealment is an affair where someone who could not survive voluntarily wished to become.
I wanted to insight check his blood of animal talk with a 19.
Yeah, see how legit this is.
He seems honest.
Damn. I mean...
Those who cannot survive their sickness might request to become one of my own. If I see enough trust in them not to become beasts, I'll change them. The festival is their first drinking of blood. Everyone else is handed out a glass of animal blood. It is tradition so that they do not feel left out. The way they revere it... Whose blood are they drinking?
The person who's turning drink.
Animal blood.
You could just drink animal blood?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I don't know all of the ins and outs about being a vampire. I'm so sorry that I don't understand literally every,
Vampirism
piece of it.
Is a desperacy for blood.
Fear holds her hands up to ask a question.
You in the back.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that you're the good guy?
I've never claimed that. I'm not a monster that goes around drinking those in the night.
Except for my...
Do you think that your
you claim
situation
you're
here
them?
is a good thing for Wolfgard? You think that you're offering something positive?
I think the dead often have a lot more worth in Wolfgard than the living. I think the Dawn Seekers and those soldiers of Sunrise are more monstrous than anything you'll find out here. I don't claim to be good, but I thankfully claim not to be one of them.
Okay.
And no, I don't only drink animal blood. Volunteers sometimes give their blood across.
Volunteers. Oh, just go ahead. Just have some here. Have some of my blood. Here you go.
The doctor extracts it. Occasionally, it is good to keep our ghouls fed on a stronger blood. Blood determines how strong you are.
You mean blood determines how strong you are?
Vampirism. The blood you drink manifests itself in your body and gives you capabilities beyond yourself. For example, if you were to
if I drink chicken blood, it's different than if I drink horse blood.
Beasts, for the most part, have similar properties, but yes, in theory, though.
So if I drink Timmy's blood, it would be different
easier
than if I drink Saphira.
Saphira,
that's gross.
push Timmy in a little bit closer.
It's gross. I'm not doing that.
The subtleties. Again, it would be more like if you drank a dragon's blood or if you drank a devil's blood. There are vast differences in blood type. And they give you
Well, we all know
different
what happens
abilities.
Basil raises his hand
Yes.
We're in school.
when it's able to. So, you're telling me that you've created a sanctuary where the ill and dying can go to have another chance at life, correct?
Correct.
But how do you make sure the freshly turned ones don't go out and start killing people? How do you police that?
Those I turn. The ghouls remain here. They don't leave.
Okay.
The spawn. At first I was paranoid and only changed a couple. I'd allow those to die peacefully, but I couldn't handle it. I trust they're well fed. And I keep my eyes on them. I can't guarantee they will always do that, but I try to teach them to. I'm monstrous in other ways. I've killed. But when it comes to this affliction, I deal with it.
Is this your way of trying to right your wrongs? What do you get out of this?
I don't know. All I know is that if I was to sit here, alone, I'd become the monster they say I am. These people rely on me. And that keeps me busy. That's all. Besides, the Deadlands has a hierarchy. There are many intelligent creatures here.
Well, if you're, let's say that you are pure of heart at this point and are trying to save people who are sick and dying and whatever.
He's not saving him.
If this is it, this is your just a tiny like the Deadlands sucks. We're at Steep Glen and we were almost overrun by undead. It was horrific. There's also like this is your thing. This is what you're gonna do. Is you're just gonna let like sick people come, and if your doctor can fix them, that's great. And if not, well, you could become a vampire, and then that's it. Like, what kind of hair? Like, why aren't you?
Little does he know we fucked up his doctor.
Don't worry about it, guys.
Fabia reads all his notes, becomes new
Are
doctor.
we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
Did we just kill the doctor and ruin like the sanctuary of the sick?
Yes.
Because Fia really wants to hate her dad.
This is man.
He sits back in his chair. I do more than that. I try to protect the Deadlands as much as I can. I've had recent focus on rifts opening up.
Kind of rift. We saw one.
To other worlds.
The one we
Place-
saw seemed like it was like temporal instead, like not like here, but
I don't know. All I know is there's been creatures that have come out of them. I've dealt with a few. They're fascinating. And monstrous. I'm not sure what's causing these rifts to open, but my focus has been there.
Let's say that I decide that we don't kill you.
Let's say it.
Again, you don't need to be snidey about it. We could definitely kill you. Let's say that we don't. Then what happens?
Wasn't
just-
that the thing, Fia? Didn't you say it's your choice what happens next?
Yeah, so let's say I don't kill you. What do you decide to do?
I'll let you go.
I mean, we could just leave. I'm
You
more
can see
meant in
him-
a sort of
Roll an insight check.
wider.
Roll an insight check.
Maybe not. There we go. I'm super good at these. No, I'm not.
Ooh.
No.
It was sarcastic. I only have a plus.
You're too
Well,
distracted to kind of realize anything.
Okay, let's go a step further. I decide you don't die. You decide. And perhaps, one last sort of kernel of guilt over completely taking away my childhood. You're going to be magnanimous in the fact that I let you live and you're going to let us go. And we leave. What happens to this village? You just keep on keeping on? What happens to her? Points at Dazra.
She can go when she likes. This village carries on going, as it did before. Just to cut back to downstairs in the basement.
Ooh.
Yep.
This
Fucking
probably only
yeah.
about 10 or so seconds have passed, really, 15 seconds or so.
How
You-
long have I been invisible? It's done now, right?
It'd probably be done by now, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
You can hear
And
this
this thing is
just... It's just eating pieces of this body.
Okay.
You can hear
Does
them.
it seem pretty distracted?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it have a bunch of ears? Like, I know it's got a bunch of eyes and a bunch of mouths. Does it have a bunch of ears? Like, how, like...
There's holes in it. But you probably don't see any actual ears, or at least what you would associate as an ear.
Right. Okay. I had a plan and now I'm second guessing it because of information that Fabia would not know. So now I feel like I should just do it because Fabia doesn't know anything.
Go for it, yeah.
I want to summon Fignus with the coin.
Okay. You just see appear next to you, can lean across the satyr you had saved previously. Hello?
I'm gonna message him instead of speaking out loud. I'm gonna message him and be like, bro, wouldn't it be the funniest prank if all of the locks on that door didn't work?
Come with it. That's what you're using my prank on.
Yeah, because otherwise that fucking thing is gonna eat me.
He knows
If you
it's it.
want to give me a couple pranks, like if that's just like too easy and you want to see if I can get more creative, that would be
I can see
great.
the thing before.
It's gross, right? Like that's pretty gnarly.
You tips down.
I'm messaging you.
You don't see him for a moment. Yes, true. He was just you anyway. And you see him over by the door, and then he's just doing this on the outside of the door. And you hear the as each of the locks goes off. And he turns, takes the coin he gave and goes, bows. And as he bows, the door goes, opens up, the creature's and then starts slithering towards the door and into the staircase.
Yeah, I'll wait until he gets into the staircase and I'll start like creeping out. I would like to take a better look at like what's on the tables and stuff in here. Is there anything worth stealing? Is there any info that I could take?
Are there any medical textbooks?
Roll investigation check.
Is there a stethoscope?
A 19.
So various doctor's supply. You could add like a doctor's kit to you if you want. So it'd have different syringes, vials, wraps, bandages, that kind of stuff. You can find that. Various tools, cranks and all not. You'd find various vials full of different liquids that you probably wouldn't recognize. You'd be able to find 3 healing potions, straight healing potions in a rack.
Take those. Hell yeah.
You'd be able to find... What else would be in there? There'd be various cutlery and kind of old supplies that they've used and kind of brought down from the castle. I'd say you also find smaller, probably not necessarily ingots, more like... Actually, no, it probably would be ingots. Like, I'd say 4 obsidian ingots. Not obsidian, adamantine ingots. Which you could, like, next to kind of
I'll put all of this in my bag of holding.
Yeah. Yep, that works for me. What else? One of the great big syringes, etc. So some kind of like formaldehyde like liquid you'd probably find down there. Among just other bits and bobs, pieces of bodies in jars and stuff.
Is the dude that they brought back, is he still alive? Alive.
Yeah,
is he a shell?
I would say it ignored him. Yeah.
And the pustule guy is still passed out.
Oh, his torso's gone.
Yeah,
that's the first thing it grabbed.
Teared it up, yeah.
It tore into him.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I was behind a box.
Essentially, you're just seeing blood pool out with like arms, legs, and a head, and just the middle just gone.
Okay. I would like to take the tips of one of the syringes, one that she can hold, like, fairly okay. And I want to go over to the cage and draw a little fox head on it.
Incredible.
Okay.
Iconic.
Yeah. Little fox head appears. And you'd momentarily see just Lucky kind of lean in the cage and he goes, so proud. And then he disappears.
Amazing. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all, because I don't understand what any of the doctor's notes or anything are, so I'm not gonna like go through that. I guess I'm just gonna revel in the fact that I'm alive and try to like sneak up the stairs after this thing once I think that it's far enough away that it's not gonna hear me.
So at the top of the stairs. Well, so go back to the conversation in a thing. What are you doing at the moment, Skold, as well? Do you want to, if there's anything you knew you were doing, or
more talking to Giant?
Okay.
Until he replies.
Yeah, I would say like by this point he's actually responding. He's like,
does he understand Giant?
Yeah.
Skold would speak to a Giant and be like, remember the old tongue?
I remember it. I haven't spoken it in a while.
How's being dead?
I just walk around most of the time, making sure things don't come in. I crush a lot of undead, though. They call me the Wall.
Good name.
Yes. I have to drink an entire ox full of blood, though, each week.
God damn.
Do you eat the ox?
I don't get hungry anymore for that. Just the blood.
That's wasteful. You should eat it anyway.
It's not ethical.
I don't know if it'd stay in my body.
Oh.
How long you been cold?
8 years.
Not long then.
No.
You miss it?
I don't miss anything much. I was frail before. Sickly. So I came here. I had the giant's clum.
You would know this is kind of a sickness that giants get where their bones start to become more frail and they start to become really weakened. And they start to become kind of hunched back and smaller and they shrink. It's not entirely true, but people believe that's what made the Goliath. They believe that they're just a kind of a descendants of giants with the illness. It's something that kind of kills you over decades, the glum.
Okay.
And there's no real known cure. In giant society, it's seen as kind of like a go out and have an honorable death.
Skold would remove his belt and be like, "Hey, look at this." Show him Craig Minty.
Looks across it. It's like tiny in his hands.
This is giant make.
Yeah.
I miss their crafts. The people here don't craft as well as we did. I helped build the castle, though.
What weapons you got?
Good question. Let me just double check. You would see he has a similar Great Maul, but instead of like being on his back, it's literally hanging from his belt. And on his back, you would see a series of what you'd recognize because you're in the northern section, ballistae, as like the ballista bolts, but they're in like a javelin pouch.
Incredible.
It's awesome.
Skold would take. He's been carrying it with him, still bundled up. He would take the Ember Maul out.
Okay.
And offer it to the giant.
You would give me this?
It's made by a Forge Master. My Forge Master.
He takes it and kind of holds it.
I don't need it anymore.
I could
remind you of the old days.
What is your name?
Skold.
We did not have Quigven in my clan. But I wish we had. You are a true giant's friend.
Well, just gotta find him now.
There are giants.
They're missing.
In the north. Smart ones. I sought them out. Yes. I tried to get the glum cured from them. What they said I was weak. But they are giants who read. They might know.
I will seek out these giants.
Yes, they lived near my clan. In the Splinter Tusk Mountains.
I will tell your clan you are well. Healed. Maybe.
Oh. Yes. Thank you, Skold.
So is your boss my companions or what?
What did you say?
Your boss. Is he gonna kill my companions or what's the situation? Do I have to go back?
Looks the size.
He is strong. You should go back.
All right. Lifts himself up off the log.
Skold about to walk in like that fucking pizza on fire meme.
Yeah.
I will make sure you do not die, giant's friend.
Oh.
I will wait outside.
What's your name?
All.
The pleasure, all. Sorry if I kill your boss. He
It is
starts walking
okay.
back.
Like it's fine.
He walks back and just kind of waits near the castle. So, back at the castle. At the chairs, Cassell. I did think, if I met you, I might be able to offer one thing. What if this is fate? What if I was meant to learn how to do all of this? To be a vampire, Lord. Because one day you'd come to me and I'd be able to side you. Make you stronger.
I'm not sick.
That is in your favor. You could be alive still. I've learned how to do it.
Like
I could just make you strong. And I thought, I always thought maybe if we reunited, I could just give you a gift. As an apology, I don't know.
Stronger how?
So I'm gonna lean back. I've been distracted. There's something wrong. There's something, and then the door flies off the hinges,
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
and the
fuck.
creature climbs into the hallway. Hasn't noticed you guys as it crawls into the center of the hallway. Cassell looks and sits back. He closes the doors of the dining hall, just door close. He stands.
Did we all get a look at it?
Yeah, I'd say you'd have heard the door fly off the hinge and you'd be able to flick around and see it for that
Yeah.
moment.
When I see it, I'm gonna look at Saphira and say, "Where's Fabia?"
God, yeah.
Or your enthusiasm
Oh,
music,
fuck.
please. What is that? What was that?
One of the ones I've captured. Let me think.
Oh. What do you mean the ones you've captured?
I'm gonna
I
stand
needed
up.
to touch their blood.
Fia's gonna stand up.
That's your
and look at her
responsibility.
mother.
What the fuck?
Thought there might be more knowledge in the unknown. That creature must not get out.
Well, you're the all-powerful one. Go put it back.
Can't you just keep the doors shut
He stands
like you were gonna do to us?
and he goes to the wall where like a resting rapier is and he takes off. I can deal with it.
That and ask my mother if she had do you have any weapons? Do you have anything to
Left them upstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna hand her the dagger that she gave me, the one I have left, and then I'm gonna hand her the other dagger that I got by Enzo and Dolph.
All right. Shit. Okay. She stands up to the
Okay.
side. Cassell looks at you. Try not to let the thing bite you.
Why?
It looked like it had an arm made of mouths. That seems difficult.
It can tear off flesh in a second. It will scrape you free to the bone in no time.
Above
Great.
board, does this look like similar to the things we saw come through the portal?
Not in terms of like actual similarity, but in the same way that like everything is not where it's meant to be. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Damn. Okay.
He steps towards the door. thinks for a second. At the same time, Skold, you'd be opening the front doors.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The timing of all
And then
this.
suddenly, a creature awakens and looks at
Skold
you.
to shut the door.
Let me move.
You know this one?
He kind of leans down and looks through the small doors.
Uh-oh.
Let me move you guys back over.
What do you mean, oh?
It starts slowly moving towards the door. And he goes,
I dragged it in.
and he kind of shows his arm where you just see it's just been kind of torn apart from bite wounds and stuff.
Oh, we like our giant.
We're
friends.
giant.
Let me-
I know. All the girls like, oh.
Go ahead and move you guys over to
Okay.
the map where you would see
Ooh.
this creature.
I am going to leave the icon very tiny
There
and
you go.
not look
I'll
at
make it
close
big
up.
so you guys can see.
Nope. I looked away.
Oh shit, that's pretty ugly, yeah. Pretty uggers.
This creature is
Whoa.
just scraping across the ground. Its arm goes up. Skold, if you want to put yourself... Oh, you already have? Let me go ahead and put the initiative counter out. We'll start with Skold and the creature for the first turn.
Oh man.
And let's put on something a little bit more thematic.
Fia just says really loudly, I hope if anyone's out there, they don't let it touch.
Okay. So. If you want to roll initiative, Skold. Everyone else, the doorway to the hall, to the dining room is over on the right side of the map over here somewhere. And actually draw into the thing. I'll draw it now.
I would already be making my way there thinking this thing got Fabia.
Makes sense. Yeah. I imagine you guys are kind of close to the door and stuff. You'll be able to come in next turn. Straight away. Alright. Skold, if you want to put yourself into the initiative.
Do you want us to just drag ourselves onto the board now? or-
Yeah, you can put yourself behind the thing.
Okay.
And I'll put your initiatives on as well. And I'll put Cassell on as well. And Desra.
Why? Every time. All I want to do is add myself. Come on, man.
Everyone might as well roll initiative as well. Oh, new art from Basil. That's cool.
It's new old art. I just switched it out.
That's really cool.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to restart. Sorry. It's not
That's
letting me drag. Mjorn Selfon.
The first round is just going to be the creature and
Yeah.
Skold anyway. And then I have to put Cassell onto the board, then I'm good. Fabia, you could also be entering in next time, but from like the bottom left area.
She's AFK.
Oh, I think she's
Oh,
AFK,
okay, that's
but we
fine.
can-
That fits. Well,
Yeah,
she can come into the back when she needs to. She's probably sneaking up the stairs anyway. Okay. Skold, it'd be your turn then.
Skold will. I guess Haug,
Okay.
and then it would look at the giant and say, "I gotta put this down, right?"
Yes. If it tries to run out, I'll take it.
He kind of stands in the doorway. He can't fit inside, so he's standing outside with like the ember maul in his hands.
Aw.
Okay. He'll walk forward, and I'll take the dodge action,
Okay.
and I'll Haug as a bonus action as well.
And on the creature's turn, it is going to move straight towards you. You see it kind of moves quickly at the sight of living flesh. 5, 10. Yep, gets straight up towards you. And it is going to make 3 limb attacks against you. 14 does not hit. You see one of the arms swing down towards you. Actually, it's disadvantage anyway. Let me just do that as well. That would have missed anyway. An 18.
I have 18 AC.
It just hits. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as the second arm, slams against you, and then 10 points of piercing as you feel it dig into you.
Ooh, 15 damage, dude.
And 3d4, 5 points of necrotic damage. But obviously, because you're howling, you drop it down to 15 and then 5 on top. As you just see this great arm just slam into you, just bites, just kind of these teeth just digging into you as it pulls back. Pieces of your flesh go with it. And then its final attack. Oh, a natural 1. You see the last one come down against the ground, and it just like chews up loads of the carpet as its arm comes back up.
Ew.
Okay. Top of the round, Basil.
Oh shit, I don't think I rolled initiative.
Can I see through the door, or is the door open yet?
The door would have been open at the kind of start of this fight, yeah. So you can
Okay,
kind of rush
perfect. Okay, I'll rush out. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go here.
Out. Okay.
And I am just gonna do, or try to do fairy fire. Oops, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Fairy fire on it. So dex save, please.
Okay. That is a 19. You see it kind of moves aside as the fairy fire drifts past it.
Okay, then I will move one up and hide behind this pillar after getting a better look at it.
Timothy.
My movement speed is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though I know out of character that this thing didn't eat Fabia, I think the first thing I would do is make a check to see if there's any hair or Fabia's clothing in any of its mouths.
Go ahead and roll a, I'd say an investigation check.
Okay. Only an 11.
Hard to see. You don't know. You see it's covered in blood, and like the mouths, which are not currently fighting, are like almost like dripping still with blood. It's eaten something.
I can't send this thing away until I'm sure Fabia's not in it. We need to kill it. And with that, I'm going to spiritual weapon. Just right above it.
Cool.
It's just going to be at second level. No, third level.
Okay.
Let's try to swing.
Just materializes right behind it.
16?
16 doesn't hit. It swings off of the teeth all just green at the same time, and it hits against it and then comes off. Almost like a natural.
Is that investigation check in action?
I'll let you do it as a free one because it's kind of like.
Okay. Because I didn't.
You're already
really
kind of
gain
fighting. You're not really
anything.
spending your
RP
time
check.
so looking. Yeah.
Then I want to sacred flame it with my action.
Okay.
Which is a dex.
It's a 7.
Okay. 14 radiant.
14 points of radiant damage. Nice. Yeah, you just see it kind of burn this back of it. Goes. Its head tilts all the way back, and the eyes stare at you. Anything else?
Disgusting. No, that's all.
Skold, it's your turn.
Skold's back will begin to grow larger as, to the giant's surprise, he grows. I'm going to use Giant Smite.
Okay.
And then, I think I'm going to attempt to grapple this thing.
Okay.
That could be a huge fucking mistake.
Beat a
It's
20.
gonna try and munch on you, dude. So
Fabia,
many
you can put
mouths.
yourself into the turn order. You'll be
We
coming
all
out like a
think
door
you're
down
dead.
here.
Oh no.
20?
We both rolled a 20, so another roll.
Roll again.
It's a motherfucking
You have to be an
roll.
11, which I imagine you're probably going to do.
12.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
shit.
damn close. You like, it's so hard to grapple this thing, and it moves a little slow after dodging the first time, and then you just manage just to push, and you manage to just grab hold of like what you assume to be hair. It feels a little bit spiky in your hand, but you feel like you've got it in your hold.
Okay, and then I'm going to attempt to shove it prone.
Okay. 13.
23.
Easily slam it to its ground. You see the legs kind of go up and spiral. Now it looks kind of like, it looks almost like an octopus the way it brings all its limbs together and just starts kind of moving up around at you. But yeah, you have it on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Do I need to expend another action to grapple it again while it's pinned?
I assume you already keep it grappled. I like it. I like the idea that you're kind of almost wrestling it to the ground, right? So I would assume it's already grappled.
Cool. If it's staying grappled, then cool.
I don't
That'll
mind.
be my turn.
Okay. Saphira.
Where am I coming in from? Where's my character?
Here's the door.
Just to the right of the door.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. All right, cool. I reach. Yeah, Saphira pulls her axe off of her back and charges in. We're going into rage and yeah, goes ahead and takes a straight attack. She'll be using radiant damage as well.
Cool.
It's prone, right? So I have advantage.
You do indeed. It's on the ground.
Cool. Neato. I'll take that 26 then, sir.
26 hits.
Yeah. There you go. That's 13 plus 14.
So that's 27 points of damage. Very nice. As you just hack down into it on the ground, just slicing. You feel like pieces of it fall off and then you shrivel and die.
Nice. Okay. All right, and I'll go in for a second attack then. And 20.
Okay, 20 hits.
Cool. That is 10 points of damage.
Extra 10 points of damage on top as you hack into it again. This time not getting as much meat off, but you do leave a nasty cut. Anything else?
Cool. All right. No, would I know that? I mean, don't think I can do anything else in my attack, but would I know that Timmy was trying to look for any indication that if Fabia was eaten?
Yeah, I said out loud
said
that
it.
we can't.
Okay.
I can't send it away until I know.
Okay, cool.
Fabia out.
Okay. Is there any indication for that, or can I not roll because I've already done 2 attacks?
I'd say it'd have to be if you're passive at this point, because if you were to try and get
Okay.
close enough to investigate, you're right in its face.
Okay.
So
My
what's
passive
your
is 16.
Is that investigation?
My passive perception is 16.
It'd be investigation because you're mostly looking for actual things. So passive investigation would be.
Where's passive investigation?
It won't be on the
What's
thing.
that?
What's your intelligence modifier?
-1.
You don't see
I'm not very
anything.
smart.
You don't see
I
anything.
have smooth brain. Brain is very smooth. Okay.
That was an incredible
Severe.
face.
Samira just like turns to Timmy. She's like, I don't know.
Fabia.
That's me.
I guess I emerge from the depths, yeah?
Do we see her?
Beep.
Yeah, you'd
I
see
peek out.
the
I'm
door's
like,
on the ground
"Oh,
in front of you, by
fuck."
the way. It's like scraped across the ground.
Ew.
Oh, great. So I come to the top and the door's just okay. So I like peek around the corner like, oh shit. All right. Well, hey guys. Hey, I was not involved. This happened independent of me.
Weird, we're coming through the same doorway.
I know, it's
Even
crazy. I
sitting
didn't
down
even,
there.
What even is this? I'm
Can I
gonna
insight check this?
Yeah,
She's
sure.
not even being sly.
yeah, I like come out and I'm like, whoa, who is that?
Fucking I'm 9, bro. I'm too busy.
Would a 9 tell you anything? Would it tell Skold anything, Fabia? How easy are you to read right now?
Let's do a deception roll.
You can if you
I'm
like.
so easy to read. It's painful. That's
That one.
Everyone's like, God damn it, Fabia, you definitely let this shit out.
Not again.
That's fucking funny.
Oh my God. Who is he?
Why is you carrying all this stuff from the basement?
Poetic, yeah. You're juggling like potions and shit. It's like,
Yeah. I'll just commit to the bit though and be like, well, looks like you guys got yourself in a pickle. Good thing I should.
let me help you guys out.
I'll hex it and then shoot it, please.
Cool. What ability score are you gonna hex?
The 15. Oh.
Yeah, hex has an extra thing.
All I know is that it does the damage modifier.
So
wait,
hex,
hold on.
I will find the post.
I'm popping it out right now.
If you hex his dexterity, I can try to fairy fire him again,
Also,
so we get
that helps.
advantage.
Get
Just
the
saying.
wording for you.
Fire.
You gain bonus to attack rolls equal to your proficiency bonus. Any attack roll you make is a critical on a roll of 19 or 20. And if the target
this is your
dies, you
Hexblade's
regain hit
curse.
points.
Yes, this is your Hexblade's curse. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing the spell hex. Got you.
Oh,
Okay,
no
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
It does not. It goes, and then one of the teeth just bites it as it comes close.
Oh, shoot. I'll also summon my shadow buddy, so I'll pull him onto the stage.
Okay.
But that's my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Just lying really poorly and then not shooting the thing.
On the next
I'm
turn.
bumped down in the order, by the way. Like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not numerically, you know what I mean? Thanks.
Okay, on Cassell's turn, he's going to move up to about here. And he's going to use his action to call upon one of the pillars. You see him move the rapier, and you see one of the gargoyles just shoot out one of the kind of stone fists, just goes out and just slams against the creature.
You just got punched by a pillar.
And he takes 14 points of bludgeoning. And he's going to do it twice more.
Hell yeah.
But the other two attacks miss. You see, he goes side to side, and Cassell was kind of frustrated, flicks his rapier to one side. But Fia, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, Fia will walk in. I guess here-ish. I don't know. And I am going to cast Immolation and see if it works. He needs a Dex save.
Okay. A dex save. 15.
I'm so sorry. My spell save DC is a 17,
Okay.
so he's on fire. It is. I forgot how much it was. Sorry.
You want to paste the spell in the chat?
Yeah. Bam. There we go. 8d6, and then he's on fire for a while.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the 8d6. And then at the end of each turns, you can repeat the same throw, or it takes...
That's not too bad.
Oh, 32
32.
points of damage. Yeah, nice. You just,
32, hell yeah.
Damn.
a huge amount of fire just burns up on it.
I'm
You
gonna
see bits of it just melting off. Yeah?
I'm gonna look at Cassell and also Desra, who's in the other room. So she didn't see it, but I'm definitely gonna check to see if either of them saw me set the thing on fire. Just checking it out, like, because they both were like, "You're a kid, you can't do shit." Yeah,
I think
I'll
it's
just set that thing
over
on
his
fire.
head. He would look over you, yeah. I'm going to look ahead.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
On the creature's turn, it is going to attempt. Yeah. Can I... You'd see its arms reach up to try and grab you, Skold. It misses. Next one's a nat 20, though.
Oh boy.
Re-roll it.
Oh, it has disadvantage. I actually rolled another nat 20 just then, but it has disadvantage, so...
Holy fuck.
A 17 doesn't hit, right?
No.
It's got one more
Oof.
chance. That's a 16. You'd see this emanating blackened aura coming off of it. And as it tried to grab you, you saw it was trying to give It was trying to put something on you, but it couldn't. Yeah, it missed all its strikes. Desra's going to come around the corner. Rush into the room. And... yeah, I think she's going to just rush up ahead. Get close enough that she's not in its range, but actually there, so she can kind of determine that. But she's going to use her dash action. She's just rushing ahead, kind of getting a lay of the land, looking at the creature, trying to see if it's got a weak spot. Top of the round, Basil.
All right. I am going to... is it prone right now?
It is indeed.
Okay. So people already have advantage on attacks against it?
Yes.
Okay. So I won't do Fairy Fire then. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Can I come down here? And try to Voice of Thunder in a line without hitting my allies? Can I do that?
I think
From there?
you might hit someone.
I don't know if you can from there.
That's as far down as I can get, unfortunately. How about here? Wait, sorry, not that line. This line.
I think because it's 5 feet wide, I think it would hit into Saphira.
Okay.
Can you not get 5 feet long?
Hold on. Let me see where I was. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, that's as far as I can go. South at least. Okay. So what?
I would say if you did it, because I can't measure it out imperfectly right now, but if Saphira succeeds the saving throw, I'd say she takes no damage.
What is the save?
8d6, and it's a dex save.
Not terribly dexterous, like, but
I can just, I can do something
advantage
else though too.
As well, Saphira.
it's just do it for memes, right? Saphira would not feel bad.
All right.
Can you do that?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Basil would be like,
Okay.
look out, Saphira.
You do have advantage, Saphira, because you can see this. The creature rolls a 4,
Alright.
so
So
Oops.
I'm rolling
dex save advantage.
1d6. Did you say?
No, dex save advantage.
Dex save.
Oh,
with
dex save. There.
advantage.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, roll with
Cool.
advantage too.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, ooh, nice.
19 saves, I
Nice.
You
imagine.
would have rolled a 3.
Yeah,
You
it
just-
does save.
Expertly dodged out the way.
Yeah, just those instincts kick in just the last moment. You just see the lightning crackle. Actually, not lightning at this point. You just see the voice of Basil just kind of ripple, and this creature starts shaking and pieces start breaking off. And it takes 25 points of thunder damage.
Saphira just like looks back at Basil and she just like
He's like,
shit.
alright, and I will give a bardic inspiration to Skold. I will shoot one over to him.
Cool. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is Timothy's turn.
I'll walk up here. I'm gonna see Fabia do a sigh of relief and reach out my hand to banish this thing.
Okay.
Intend the banish man.
Charisma savior.
Yeah. We're gonna hope it's like the other one.
Wait, what are we banishing?
This
You.
creature.
The creature.
You.
Why are we banishing it?
Wow, Joe.
To get it out of here?
It comes back though.
Not if it's like the other thing from the other dimension.
Oh, true.
You just feel it disappear from your hands. It just blinks out of existence.
Now we wait a
Still on
minute.
fire.
We can get ready for a minute, just in case.
Yeah, is Cassell unhappy about that because he wanted to test on it?
He
If
was.
it comes back,
Here it
I
is.
have to spend another turn regrappling it, dude.
Saphira looks back to Timmy and she's like, "Why do you always take away the things that I'm killing?"
I was like, I just set it on fire.
Skold's actually gonna look at Timmy angrily and be like, "What the fuck?
It was magic fire. It can't go out. It was just.
And now I'm gonna be out of rage.
I had it."
My God, Timmy, can't you do anything? I'm just kidding.
Cassell?
My rage, Timmy. Because-
I mean, we could just put the cage where it's gonna pop back in. It was in a cage. I lied earlier. There's a cage.
Yeah, no shit, you lied.
Well, you know, just in case.
What happened?
she's gonna like look around and realize that there are a couple people she does not recognize and be like,
Oh my god.
who are the hotties?
Oh no!
Oh, that's my mother, and this is apparently
so
my
good.
father.
Oh, wow, awkward.
good.
You see Desra
Never
smile.
mind, I take it back.
De-
I don't, she whispers.
Deborah's gonna smile over to you. Oh, okay. And she kind of folds her arm. Cassell just looks
I'm
back
gonna
at you,
just shake
Fia.
my head like.
Cassell's gonna look back at you, thinking, "You hurt. It didn't spill anything."
No. I mean, I didn't get think he's hurt.
He looks out and he looks over to you, Timmy. What did you do?
I sent it back. If this thing's like the other thing we came across, it won't be coming back.
The minute passes, and it doesn't return.
Oh,
Oh shit.
banishment is so fucking cool.
My rage dissipates and I'm just like,
It's like
disappointed.
it's like being edged.
I just
Yeah.
shoot the floor with a
like-
firebolt.
Scold's
I'm
got
mad.
my wears off and he just looks annoyed.
It's like having a sneeze and then the sneeze goes away and you're just like, fuck, it sucks, man.
There's a question,
If,
like in D&D sense, if something's banished away, do we still get XP for the encounter like we killed it?
Well, I don't do XP.
Like in a normal.
I do.
Well, in a normal
in a normal
sense,
one,
would
yes.
it, do you
Yeah,
think?
encounters don't just mean
Interesting.
fighting. It means
Okay.
anything that, like, if you do
You
a puzzle,
succeed.
that's
You
an
resolve
encounter.
it. Yeah.
So it's yeah, you get given XP.
Brain
Yeah,
XP.
full experience, but you do not get any item drops for banished monsters.
I don't think it was
I wasn't
holding
gonna take away
anything.
drives
Last-
anyway.
It's dropping like teeth from.
It probably ate some sick shit, dude. We ain't gonna get it no more.
It ate from the torso
I
downstairs.
really wanted one of its eyes, you know?
I mean,
With-
Timmy can bring it back, right? Willingly.
I will say, by the way,
Not now.
Sam, if it hit you any of those things, you'd have had to do a charisma save your own or be banished to the Shadowfell.
Oh,
That would have been height.
Yeah, that would be fucking exciting.
holy fuck.
Um,
A description of a whole minute of what banishment is like for Skold.
Yeah, yeah, it would have
Yeah,
been
holy
reverse banishment of
shit.
just horror.
Whoa.
You stand in the kind of gates there. The giant leans in.
Is it dead?
Is it dead?
Well, not
Timmy?
exactly.
It's just gone.
What do you mean, not exactly?
It's just it's home.
He'll turn the giant and say in giant, it's home?
That's poor giant.
Oh,
Where is home for something like that?
It nods, but it clearly doesn't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah. You can tell that Skold doesn't know either.
Cassell stands in the center, looking around at everyone. And he turns towards you, Fia.
It felt really, honestly, like it was going to be a lot worse. And now it feels sort of like I feel sort of weirdly let down. And this is all anticlimactic and a little bit weird.
Edged.
That was the
at
smallest one I
that.
found, or at least the weakest.
Where are you find? Oh, the rifts.
Yes.
Is that what you're doing? You're capturing them and then. Wait, I'm sorry. Looks at Fabia. Cage downstairs.
Skold slaps Timmy on the back. Good job.
Looks
Yeah.
at Ezra. Is that where you were? Were you in a cage downstairs?
Yeah.
Looks at Fabia. What was it like?
Oh, it was, I mean, they were lots of big syringes. There's,
I can actually show
I
you
don't know,
guys
it's creepy.
Oh,
what it was like.
You
Because
could
there was
show
always a
us?
chance you guys could have fought
Did a
down
fight
there.
in there.
Just gotta
instead,
make a
yeah.
mess.
oh shit.
Look at the fucking.
Oh shit. Oh.
So it was in one of these top cages.
I think
Hmm.
Fia would say to Fabia, "Oh, right. So, Cassell's my father. That's
Right.
him. I did not. That was not. I don't know. Also, did you see a doctor down there? Because they're working on like.
Oh yeah,
cures
he
for
got
stuff?
munched. He got munched by
Oh.
that guy.
So it
Uh-oh.
looks across to you.
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
Yes. But it looked like he was really into bringing people back. So, like, if you got somebody who could read that shit down there, maybe, I don't know.
Are we the bad guys?
Did Pace die as well?
Is that this guy?
And you see down the stairs.
No, master.
He's gonna clambers down.
He's the resilient little fuck.
There he is.
He steps down. Cassell looks towards the front doors and closes his hand. They go and goes, no. And it just shuts that, closing him out. And he looks across the
Can
place.
you not make those doors bigger and let him in?
Why do I want
It
a
just
giant
seems-
roaming around in my castle?
Mean. I don't.
He built it, right?
He just looked in like he was trying to help.
This fucker.
Pace, did you get all the notes down?
Yes, master. I think I can replicate his work.
Oh my God, was Pace just gunning for a promotion this whole time?
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry,
worked
bro.
out for him.
You have to die.
Grass on him. You should grass on him that he was the one who killed him. Tell him that he opened the gate and then locked him in.
Well, pity. We could have studied more about that creature. Nevertheless, if it's gone, it's gone.
Sorry, is he not evil?
Well,
Has that been covered? Okay.
Kind of like saves people who are dying and ill. It's like a whole thing.
Okay.
He scoffs.
And you killed the doctor.
The monster ate
You
him.
The
are
hardest Skold has
You're
ever
a terrible
left.
person.
The
You are
monster
terrible.
ate him. I was not involved.
How'd the monster get out?
What kind of cage was it?
Oh my god, Fabia! Not one deception roll again. Holy fuck. No fucking
You-
way.
Released that thing.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Has anybody asked me a question?
Yeah. So you didn't have your headset on? Cassell's asking, he says to you, you released that thing.
Yes, but I was told that you were an evil bitch and that we were trying to take care of some evil shit down here. I went down there. He had like Pustule Boy and another guy. He was like trying to like ghoul bring him back to life. And I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get out here? I'm just here to like
The
get
police are coming
info.
for Fabia
What
right
happened
now.
to the
by the
pustule
way.
one?
He was ripped in half.
I'm crying.
Look, I wasn't operating with all the info. I was just trying to get out of there.
Wait, who's Pustule Boy?
Someone came to me last week, and we've been trying to cure his ailment. Thankfully, he came alone.
Fabia's just like,
Okay.
Why does it feel so awkward in here?
I mean, you have. Okay. You have the notes, right? This guy says he can read them.
Pace, you can drop the act.
Master, we're around company.
Pace.
The act?
You see him lean up. Of course, sir, I can. Replicate everything he needs.
he's fucking Picel.
Okay. Not. Why?
Why the act?
Can
What?
you just not act like your own self?
I have eyes
This
in the
place is
castle. Or
plenty
outside of it.
Oh, that's the. I'm still dressed by like the captain, by the way. Like
It's really offensive.
really, just like poor taste at this point.
Imagine someone's broken into your neighborhood, killed one of your friends, and just dressed up as them afterwards.
Drinking your wine while dressed as them.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
I
It's really
didn't drink
fucked
the
up.
wine. Hold up, I did not drink the
I
wine.
did not drink
Did you
that
grab a
wine.
bowl?
I sniffed it. No, they grabbed a bottle. Timothy and Saphira.
Yeah, we drank it.
I thought it was blood, so I didn't drink it.
Big drink.
Jury's not out on that still. But anyways.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah,
poor
wait, yeah. Fabio will point at Basil and be like, "That guy's down there.
Oh shh.
Yes?
He's doing some raw sort of shit down
Basil's
there."
gonna, like,
Is he awake? He's okay.
He was
He managed to
Wiping
fix
the
him
makeup
beforehand?
off.
Pace goes, actually, sir, he was, well, a husk.
Saphira's like,
Cassell looks straight at Saphira.
A husk?
We're fucking this all up.
This is bad. This is bad.
Saphira's like visibly like.
You come here asking if I'm the evil one.
Wait, what do you mean? What?
One of your
went down-
companions has slaughtered a doctor they had no idea about. An innocent who was looking to have their ailments cured. Another has stolen the soul of an innocent person.
And he wasn't innocent. He threatened me.
So you damned him to where?
I gave him to a devil.
And why shouldn't I kill you?
Because I don't want you to. I'm sorry about your friend. I really am. That's really sad for you, and I'm really sorry. I did come here to kill you. I came here to get my mother, and I came here to kill you. And I came here to do that because of what I thought I knew and what I've been told my entire life. And that's what I told my friends, and they were here to help me. And I'm sorry that your friend was caught up in that.
So what now?
I mean,
You guys want to play catch before we leave or something?
what happened to Marta? Like, where is she?
Likely she's got her wish.
You didn't.
No. I told her when she came of age, I'll turn her if she wishes me to. But I told her she shouldn't be trapped as a child forever. And I tried to warn her against vampirism till she was old enough to understand. And when she was old enough, I refused to turn her. So she left to find the one who turned me.
Is that person here?
Not here.
In Wolf.
They serve Fairfax. Oh, in Wolfguard, yes. They serve Fairfax
Okay.
in the south.
Wait, Fairfax has vampires who serve him?
Ignorance of the living.
All we hear is that guy sucks.
Why do you think he's
Nobody
alive
likes
so
him.
long?
I don't know. I just thought he was an old, creepy man.
He's human. And he's 127 years old. No one lives that long.
Okay. 2 more things. If Altair hadn't taken me, what would you have done? Would
We had a home. I was trying to purchase some goats at the time. I was going to teach you to be a farmer. I had to teach myself first. But simple life. That was the idea.
Okay. What did you mean you could make me stronger? Like, stronger how? I don't really need to, like, lift heavy things. It's not my, it's like the opposite of my whole deal.
She's really weak.
I don't, yeah.
Very weak.
Like a child.
Like, mostly I just set things on fire. So I don't know that
Saphira nods.
Even if fire's so-so.
Firebolt Skold. No, I'm just kidding.
I've learned a lot about vampirism in the last few decades. I think I'm strong enough to make a damper. It
What?
is a process where I can share my blood with yours. You garner some of my capabilities without the sickness, without the cough. It is like anti-venom, almost. It preps your body against what would kill you, but gives you some of the benefits. It would be a dangerous process in a normal person, but you have your mother's blood and my blood.
Fia's gonna start scratching the inside of her left forearm. Have you done it before?
No. But theoretically it'd work. In another,
Theoretically.
there's always a risk. But I don't think there will be with you.
What do you mean about my mother's blood? So she could
That fire
do
you
magic.
performed. Well, I hate this because it gives me heartburn, but he turns and you see a kind of a plume of fire come out of his mouth and then retract inward. Something I absorbed from her. Your mother had different blood. When we met, she showed me what she could do, but all she told me was that she was blessed by dragons. I saw early on that you were also the same. Even as a baby, you could create fire from your fingertips.
Fia smiles because that's cool. Do you know? Does she have like family? Like, do you know where they are? Who are they? What are their names? I don't even know what her name was. I don't remember.
Amelia. But she told me nothing of her past. Only
You
that.
know, like,
No. She was always a mystery to me. Let me give you this one thing. The only thing I can give you as a father. After many failed years, let me make you better.
Fia's I think gonna look a little sad at that. I think I'm pretty good right now.
I understand.
I really think you should get stronger. You're really weak. I think it just help the group.
What are you gonna do then? Like, that's your whole deal. Like, what if I'm so strong that, like, then I just start wrestling everything?
Oh, you'll never be stronger than me. That's
No,
not
I mean,
an
I
issue.
might be.
No, you
Remember
won't.
that one time that Saphira beat you? And I,
No, I don't.
Hey, I can turn into a monkey right now if you want to go, Skold.
I mean,
I'm joking. I don't want to do this right now, please.
Don't destroy more
Let
of my
Fia work
home.
things out with her dad.
don't destroy
Read the
half
room,
my
Skold.
home.
God.
This is why. You know what? Fuck it. Skull's gonna leave again.
the pillar, we're like,
As you
ready.
kind of push open the doors,
The doors are shut.
you'd
No, the giant's there.
you'd push the doors, and there's a moment of just like, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
He is gonna look at Cassell and be like, "No, this is his thing. You got it."
Sometimes he just does this, and I keep talking, and I don't even realize he's walked away.
Do you have advantage for athletics checks?
Team Basil.
It's a push.
Only when I'm giant smited.
Okay.
It's been well past.
Oh, I have. I can push twice my body weight, I guess, because I've got the.
Yeah, I'd say
What you
you
don't
just
know is the
managed to do it.
giant's leaning
As
on
you
the door
push,
casually.
as you
on
push
the
the door,
other side.
I got
you
a
would-
powerful build, don't I? So.
yeah, you'd push the door, and it'd be a bit stiffer. So you give it a shove, and you hear he starts falling, and you could see he had his ear up against the door. He kind of almost collapsed.
Oh, buddy.
I was just waiting out here.
Oh, you don't. It's fucking bored in there anyway. Scott will shut the door behind him. And then when the door is shut, Scott will go like this, and then it also lifts.
You just hear him push his ear up against it with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. He's so tsundere, honestly.
What a soft bear.
Yeah.
So you decline.
I mean, it's tempting. I mean, I don't know. Life is a journey of self-discovery, right? You want to be better and like, just, I'm gonna look at Dazra like, she think I'm still a kid.
Well,
And it would, but I think I'd rather get there on my own. And like, you totally also said you haven't actually done it, and that makes me a little nervous. I know I always overthink things. If it goes wrong, I don't.
that's what Inzo goes. You can try on me first if you want.
Oh, boy.
If it goes wrong, then you know what
No,
to
I
do.
don't. It's only a little bit that, like, he hasn't done it before. I do. Mother. You cannot just constantly
You're right.
second guess
No,
the choices
you're
that
right.
I make
You're right.
and try, like, you know, that's why I left, right? Like, I can't just be in your shadow, and I can't just. Everyone knows who you are.
Fia.
She seems like the kind of mom that would hit on your boyfriend.
That's fair.
Yeah, she would.
Fia, you've done it alone. You are a kid. But I was also a kid when I started out. When I was your age, I'd killed 12 men. Sounds like you've done a lot more.
This has been such a weird day. Okay. Here's
you
what I would
want-
like to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, if I want what?
No, you go.
I don't know. What if you were going to say something really cool? And then I would be like, no, that sounds great.
I was just going to say, if you won't accept that, maybe there's something else within my power that I could give.
do you mean?
I just meant let me help you.
Like, do you know anything about a hag in the swamp named Abatha?
That's odd. Yes, of course I do.
Do you know how to find her?
I know. I don't know how exactly to get to her, but I mean, I know the old rumors of how you traverse the swamp. Did you send friends through?
No, these are and the one out there, these are my friends. Like who? Wait, rather.
Oh, yeah, it's quite funny you ask. My library is... I'm somewhat of a collector. And a rare book. I have Newton Tongue of Bard.
Looks at Basil.
Wait, what?
What?
Full of old tales, but primarily about that of the hags.
Wait, what do you mean friends? Who?
Well, a hooded man who never pulled down the hood, and he brought some wizard with him. He paid with blood.
Did he have like a weird kind of creepy voice? And tries to do an impression of like what Fia thinks the Illithid would actually sound like, even though she's only heard him like through.
The hooded one didn't speak.
The other one did?
The wizard did.
Did they say their names?
Haste?
No, he called him master.
Haste. No, sorry.
Keeps forgetting who he is.
Well, when I eased in on them, they spoke about a tower, the old necromancer's tower. Archmage Malinos's tower. And they mentioned... They brought a lot of blood. And they were talking about their journey. I believe them to be scholars of sorts.
They are definitely not scholars. Have you ever heard of Magnathor or on Mythos?
Yes.
Okay.
Through the same variations of tales.
So they're real. I talked to on Mythos.
Well, of course
but
they're
he told me not to call him.
Of course they're real.
Yeah. Okay. Well, some people get stuck at that part. So that's good. So Magnathor was imprisoned, actually, like where I met, near where I met Basil and Saphira, and this bitchy lady let him out, and we got there too late, and they already had let him out, and they went through a portal. Everybody went through different portals, and a wizard and an Illithid came to Wolfguard, and then there was a Rakshasa and something else, and then there's another Krigven who's with the bitchy lady and Magnathor.
And Abishai.
Yeah.
That's the old tales of Magnathor's lieutenants. You saying they're free?
Yeah, definitely. Walking around. The Illithid tried to kill us at Steep Glen just like a day ago. How long has it been? A day? Yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, yesterday we were in a huge. The day before yesterday, we were in a huge battle and we saved an entire village. The Illithid tried
so
to
much.
kill us.
Okay.
And so we were gonna try to find Abatha because we think maybe she can tell us how to, like, I don't know, put him back or defeat him or something. Amithis was no help. He just was like, "Yeah, I know what's happening. Don't call me again," which was really rude, I thought.
Well, the tales, as it goes, you have to find her sisters to find her. But I didn't read the book.
Can I, like, borrow it?
Oh, they bought it.
Fuck. Okay.
I thought it
They
was...
bought the book.
you sometimes find people who
collectors to be a little bit odd at times. They paid a large amount of blood.
Cool. What kind? Don't ask. I don't care. Okay, so they have the book. Okay, what do you know? How do we find her? How do we get to the swamp? Can we take like a boat across the lake? What's the quickest way
You could chance
to find
it,
her?
though. How does it go, Pace? Well, sir, it would seem that the swamp itself is, according to the tales, a maze in itself, and those who seek Avatha often die on the journey there. By beseeching her sisters, you might be able to get to her herself. Win the favor of the three, to win the favor of the mother. Or so it goes. A boat you could take across there. You're going straight to the swamp. If you want to go there without a map.
Okay, a map. What do you have a map? Are you offering a map? Where are her sisters? What are her sisters'
Well, it would
names?
be
Do you
in
know
the book.
anything?
I know the sisters' names.
You know the sisters' names. Okay, what are they?
Marigold, the green hag. Ungra, the anise. And Glinwort, the sea hag. If you're dealing with hags, you're dealing with some mighty dangerous business.
Like, more dangerous than whatever that thing was, or like
Different kind of danger.
what do they do? They have like a
They're clever.
thing?
They're magical.
Oh, we were just in the Feywild. We did a circus. We got sucked in as part of the circus thing, and we had
Is that relevant
like that.
to this? Oh,
Like, are they like?
I've
are they,
never
like,
met
clever,
them.
like. Oh.
But-
Okay.
These are creatures that have been around in Wolfguard before any that you probably know.
Okay. So the book had all the information. You know the sisters' names. We know they're probably in a swamp somewhere. We should find them and ask them to introduce us to their sister. Before
I mean, I can't give a direction. I've never done anything like this.
those two. Okay. Is a boat the fastest way to get to the swamp? Do you have
Of
a
course,
boat?
Lake
You
Deneth.
don't even know that's a boat.
Suppose so. Just be cautious going across the lake.
Why? What's in the lake?
It's a large lake. I've never been across it. But it's like asking me what's in the woods. I don't know. The boogeyman. It's a dangerous lake. Wolfguard is a dangerous place. Just be cautious if you're going to take that path.
Hey, do you know have you got a library? Do you know who Garak is? Or like Garaka?
Paste.
Have you heard of that?
Yes, Gurok of the Deep.
Paste is like Wikipedia.
It is an ancient creature, said to imprisoned beneath Wolfguard by the old Dragon Council. Though likely dead, from age. Though ancient creatures often don't. Hard to say, really.
Okay. Well, do you know if he do you think he'd like have anybody working for him? Maybe? Just like showing up on the deck of your ship and trying to threaten you. Just
I think you're confused. The stories about these creatures and these hags is usually done through poetry. A lot of it is hyperbolic and perhaps not real. So,
oh no, we met there was like a kind of it was a scion, right, Joe?
Mhm.
Yeah, there was a scion on the deck of our ship and was like, "You made Grok of the Deep mad. were super pissed at you, and then Skold chucked it off the boat.
I can't imagine.
I forgot about that. I've been waiting forever to find someone who fucking knew who this was.
Yeah.
Can't imagine they're telling the truth, surely.
Skold's laughing through the door and he turns around and is like, I did do that, yeah.
So, like, you think it's just like a story? Like, we don't have to worry, like, when we get on a ship back to... You think we're probably fine?
Sure.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So I'm just gonna wipe like a bead of sweat off his head.
Inside joke, no, kidding.
When you realize your daughter's in so much shit.
Literally, yeah.
Just kind of like,
Please let me make you more powerful. You are gonna die so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so when were the... Sorry, when was when were they here? The people who took the book?
must have been. It was after Desra. 2 weeks ago, 3.
Okay, so they have 2 or 3 weeks ahead of us. Plus, they probably already actually know her, right? And that's why they're... Okay. You guys, do we try to find just... Do we try to, like, just look for a boat and get to the swamp?
Sure.
Didn't Mistith say there was, like... Didn't somebody say, oh, there's probably a boat, like, down that way?
There's a lot of boats.
There'd be a lot of abandoned boats. That makes sense. A lot of this portion of Wolfguard has been abandoned. And we'll need to go fishing when you're dead.
Okay, like... You don't, like... You don't, like... You just, like, stay here, right? Like, you don't, like... You're not trying to, like, take over, like, Wolf... Like, if we leave, you're not gonna, like... Go super
You're asking
evil
if I'm a
and, like...
conquering vampire lord?
Yeah.
No.
Have you heard of Old Blue?
Yes.
Okay, do you know where Old Blue lived?
Roughly.
Okay. That's our house now. Can you just, like, make sure it's okay?
Giving this poor
A lot
dude
of people are
whiplash
gonna
every
live there.
5 seconds.
Skull's gonna turn to the giant and go, is she inviting him to dinner?
Order.
Just like... Do you have blood there? Just like... Don't let anything happen to it. If you can.
I don't...
You just asked if there was something you could do. You don't have the book that would super help me out. You don't have the map that would help me out. You don't have a boat that would help me out. You were going to offer to maybe turn me into some weird vampire hybrid that I'm not. Yeah, yes. Thank you. Just you're already here and you're closer than we'll be. That's all I'm saying. Just like, just keep an eye on it. Just make sure it's okay.
Fine.
Please.
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Progress.
I guess we're going to like try to find a boat. I'm going to look at my mother. Are you coming with us?
Am I?
I don't want you to.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I mean, like, but are you going to, what are you doing? Are you going to stay here?
Well, I was until I'm going to go get my ship back, yeah.
I think Rishk was going to sail back to Pennytown. I told Mr. Chambers to put him under arrest.
She talks so much. So much.
Yeah. So does he.
We have to keep them apart.
Yes. Should we crumble the castle?
And he kind of grabs the hammer.
Oh no!
And he puts his hand back against it.
Oh my god.
Skull like puts his hand on the hammer and lowers it. I'll take her far away.
Okay.
Wait, why'd you make a face? So I let Mr. I didn't know where you were. I thought, like...
I can deal with my own shit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was kind of hoping he would have sailed my ship around for a little while. You know? Gave it a bad name.
Maybe he will. Wait, what?
Piracy is 60% story, Fia.
Yeah, I know. That's why we came
wait.
up with a really cool name. And then
You got a
no
crew
one
name?
else likes it now.
She's gonna look
Yeah.
squishy.
Actually, we got
What are you
it
called?
first.
No.
No, they don't like it.
We have a name? Since
Yeah.
when?
We
We had
did
a
like
name.
it.
Fuck that,
We
like
don't.
Saphira
We don't.
and
They do.
Cassel. We had a name. The Cockslayers.
Oh, that does come up
About that.
sometimes.
Yeah. Skold and Timmy hate
The
it.
name they had before I joined is not my name.
Actually, Fabia loves that name.
I don't know what it
What the
means.
fuck?
Me
What?
neither.
Isn't that
I
our
don't know,
name?
but I don't like it.
Wait.
It doesn't,
So
Actually, I just
doesn't
realized
sound good.
he probably has no idea what they're really saying. His comment's really bad, so half the time he's like nodding and agreeing with you.
It's got to be loosely translating the important parts of
Okay,
Giants.
anyway, I'm still
Sure.
working on it.
I mean,
But-
hey, I can come with you if you want me to.
No, I more meant like, are you gonna stay here? What are you gonna do?
Well, a few of the boys survived, so we'll trek it south, take some gold, and then I don't know, work our way south. Find my ship. The Rise of Desra, the Unkillable.
This is pretty good, really. Like, everyone will definitely be way more afraid of you now. Okay, can you just... If I try to message you again, can you just answer?
Yeah, sure.
I want you to say it like you mean it, and you will.
I'll respond.
Thank you.
Are you really going to go through with all this? You've found out about Cassell now. You can come home. I'll give you your own ship.
There's an unkillable giant on the loose who's probably gonna like destroy. Did you know he's the son of Belamos? He's probably gonna try to destroy the world. We can't just let that happen.
I don't think he's going to destroy the world. Listen,
We would
giants
destroy
don't
half of
have
it.
fins. We'll just sail elsewhere.
You can't
Come
just
on.
sail.
Wait. You talk too much.
See? Oh, tattoos.
Come home. I'll give you a ship.
You just give me a ship. That's not earning a ship. That's not just like, oh, what are you, Desmond's kid? Would she give you a ship? That's cool. Ooh, we're so afraid of you. No, that's not okay.
All right?
It's a nice offer. It's totally not okay. What kind of ship? It's not okay.
What kind of shit?
30 cannons?
Eyes get big. It's not okay. This is what's gonna happen. We're leaving. We're in a boat. We're gonna go across the lake. We're gonna find Abathar. We're gonna kill the Illithid. We're gonna kill the wizard. They both suck. The wizard, we don't really know. The Illithid definitely, Yuroth sucks. We're for sure killing him. Then Abathur's gonna like us and tell us how to defeat Magnathor. We're gonna go do that. You're gonna stay here, points at Cassell. You're gonna stay here and be fucking chill and help people like you have been. And also keep an eye on our house. You are gonna get your shit back and make like a cool story about it. When all of that shit is done, hopefully at some point in there we come up with a cool group name. And then when all of that shit is done, I'm coming back to Pennytown. I'm gonna fucking 30 cannon ship built for me. And that's it. That's the deal. That's what's happening. Okay. Also, they're gonna have their own cool lives that probably won't have 30 cannons because they don't think they're into it. But if they also want 30 cannon ships, then we're getting 5 other 30 cannon ships.
Hell yes.
You're getting
Yes,
100.
yes,
Just find 150 cannons just in case.
Kind of a lot, but if you're really going to go through this, just stay safe.
Okay.
And don't hesitate. Better to kill them and live with regret than to die.
I know. No loose ends. I know.
That's my girl. Cassell's
Okay,
kind of like
well-
uncomfortable, I guess. Sometimes
I don't-
diplomacy is the mo- Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you could try diplomacy, right? But then if it doesn't work, you can't leave the sentence because then they know that you're just trying to do something and then you failed and then they're going to rat you out. You just killed them.
Yeah, I guess.
Can we, like, get some dinner before we leave? Do you have, like, food? Can you get... I don't even know what time of day it is. We gotta go. We gotta find a boat, but, like...
Yeah. We get
Can I
some
go
food.
shop?
Can we take some?
Cassell says to you, you can stay the... Well, technically it's the day, but you can stay the day. You can have a sleep here.
Okay.
Can I use like a? Do you have a bath? I'm really sorry about this. I hope you can understand the circumstances. I feel really bad about this. He's like tried to wipe off the face paint, so it's like green coming through, and he ruffled his hair back, and
Desra's gonna.
I also feel bad.
Desra's gonna look over to
Saphira
you.
doesn't feel bad for the record.
Desra's gonna look at you and say,
Please don't hit
You-
him.
"You need a bath. Go up to the second floor, third door. Trust me.
okay.
It's a fucking bath. Why are you looking all?"
Just the way you said it, I don't know. You're Fia's mom. I don't know. Maybe you guys are both kind of. I'm gonna go to the bath. Like
Kind of what?
Like sassy and sarcastic.
Oh. Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that. Thank you. It was nice to meet you. I'm Basil, by the way. I'm a bard. He points to the loot on his back.
Saphira's like, I'm going to go find Skold. And
Well,
she
that's
just...
Saphira. That's Timmy. That's Fabia. Skold's outside.
Saphira just leaves and tries to open the
Chum.
door, and she's like, what the fuck is going on?
There's two big heads on it now.
Can I push into it really hard and see what happens?
Go for it. Yeah, do an athletics check.
Sure. Oh, 13.
They would probably keep it. The
Wait,
giant's
hang
gonna
on.
look to you, Skold. And he's like holding it.
Let's try to get out.
All right, I rolled a 21 perception. We heard her coming, and when she opens, we're both just leaning on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, super cool.
Okay, she pushes it open. She's like,
What was going on in there?
We're just standing.
who the fuck is this guy?
It's a giant.
Hey, big guy. Would she notice that the giant has Skold's maul?
I mean, yeah, it's a glowing, like properly like fired end maul. So yeah.
Not your giant, right?
Huh?
It's not your one, right?
No.
Huh, okay. I don't think they like me very much in there. So
It's a tough crowd.
What?
The politics. Family politics.
I think that they're all friends now.
Cool. We're leaving?
They're going to get food. Want to go get some food? Not that food.
Yeah.
You want to bring the giant?
He doesn't eat.
Okay.
I think
I
he
mean,
has to watch us, though, so.
Yes.
Saphira taps Blossom and then asks her, do you want to get some food?
She kind of flicks up in the shoulder and kind of nuzzles against you. You see the giant and
I'll
just
say to
go.
the giant in giant, he says, you can have the blood. Not that, though.
He's like staring at Blossom. You see his like mouth open slightly and his giant fangs out.
Oh, yes.
Here it's like-
Got that.
You want to go hunt?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Timmy gave me blue balls. That
Me too. I don't know what that means, but me too. And then Skold, Saphira, Blossom, and their new baby giant going on.
Is there actually a bath upstairs? Like
yeah,
when
on
I
the
get
second
there?
floor, it is one of those giant Roman kind of bathhouse kind of things. A huge one where you could. It's like a mini swimming pool
Whoa.
almost, with the
It's
kind
the
of
nicest bath
piping
ever.
coming in. It's like perfect heat. It's super nice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Robes
wow.
you can kind
Okay,
of
cool.
wear, all sorts.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So
all
before we
lining
finish
up.
up, Cassell folds his arms behind his back and kind of looks at you. I'll have whatever you need made up for dinner. If I may join you, both.
Okay.
Hell became like such a simp. Like he was like so badass. Now he's like, whatever you want.
He's trying to be a good dad.
You want to kill all of my stuff? No problem.
Trying to be a good dad. He's trying in his own way.
Sorry, I killed your mom. What do you want for dinner?
Yeah. God.
Sorry,
How can I
I
make
killed
it
all
up
of your
to you?
staff and friends. I'll have some pasta.
He goes to prep some food. Desra goes into the other room and she's immediately talking about her stories and whatnot. Where does Timothy go?
I actually go where the thing, or where Fabia came from and the thing came from.
I'll follow
See
him.
if there's any corpses left to sort of properly dispose and give them not a burial, but sort of
A send off.
a ritual send off.
Final
Yeah.
rites.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
find obviously the body that was left down there, the one which had the kind of the pustules and whatnot, and then you'd find a couple of other just corpses which have been clearly just tested on and like they've tried different serums on the bodies and whatnot.
Right, like it looks like an evil laboratory down here, right? Like
I mean, everyone else is getting on this guy's side, but I'm not. He says he's curing everybody, but he's giving them the same affliction that kept him from seeing his own daughter, you know?
ooh shit, I like the spicy Timmy. Tell me more.
I mean, that's really, everybody's coming here to get cured. It's not a cure. They're just being rallied, kept here.
And so how would you feel about I'm gonna put it around him. How would you feel about knowing that I stole something that you're probably gonna really like?
Like what?
I'll show him the ingots.
And I'm familiar with these, yeah.
You are absolutely familiar. This is like a
Oh,
rare
man.
material.
They had these? Where did they have these?
Just right over there.
Timmy's
I wanna
brain
look around
explodes
and
into like
see
hearts.
If there's
I mean
more
that,
of any
that
of
whole
this.
cage I think is made out of the same shit.
Oh, yeah!
The cage and the chain.
The
all
chains,
made out of
yeah.
I'm going
Dude,
to, while we're
break
down
out
here,
your forge.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out my forge and try to fit all I can into this
Oh
thing.
my god.
They were like, get this guy's
That's
place,
just be
get
like,
his
"They took
food,
our
stealing
cage."
his shit,
Fill up. Like,
You can,
using the bath, stole
Oh
the
my
giant.
yeah, you can melt
Welcome to
down
fatherhood.
a large
Welcome to
quantity of
fatherhood.
adamantine.
oh
Expensive.
my
Unbelievable.
God.
You're such
Probably
assholes.
like it's probably about 30,000 gold's worth, right? This is expensive and a very
Wow.
strong material, and they put it to
Holy
use in the
shit.
cage, and you're just
All of it.
melting it down.
Oh my god.
Better used for us than them.
Oh man. Are we
Damn.
even? What's going on?
Timmy's hard, dude.
I think we found Timmy's one vice.
Hey, you gonna need that rare rock?
Oh,
Materials you got.
God. Yeah.
Who said diamond?
Oh my god.
Once I get it all just How do I compress it back? Is there like something I push again?
Yeah, it's in your thing. Yeah, it will kind of go back into it. It's in like a little vacuum pocket dimension. So
Yeah, so I just do that once I'm all done. And no one's the wiser.
yeah, you've just kind of
Whistles innocently.
cleared out a bunch of the adamantine. Okay.
He's got eyes all over the castle. If he sees it, wants to do something about it, he'll do something
True.
about it.
That's fair. He's probably just like, fuck, I gotta make it up to Fia somehow, and this sucks.
She just said she'd have dinner. I can't yell.
Yeah. He's like biting his fucking cheek.
Yeah.
So fucked up.
Like, if he had eyes on all of the castle, how come he didn't notice that Fabia was just like sneaking
invisible.
He was really
He's distracted.
focused. He said that
Yeah, she was
before he
invisible
noticed
too.
it. Yeah.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Gotcha.
Magic rock.
Yeah.
How does Blossom's hunting go? Just for my
Well,
own.
you
personal.
can roll a survival check if you like. Though with
Oh,
disadvantage.
mine's a shit. I feel so sorry. Like Blossom's like growth is really stunted by the fact that I just have really bad animal handling.
She's got survival.
Okay. So wait, you want her survival check?
Yeah, unless it's disadvantage though.
Okay. I don't know what the difference is. Okay.
She's got a higher
Wait,
wisdom.
what am I rolling, sorry?
It'd be wisdom.
Yeah. Does she? Yeah. Okay. What do you want me to roll? Wisdom?
Mhm.
17. Look at that big old roll.
She'd likely find giant grubs. That's pretty much all you're going to find here. Things that eat on corpses.
Oh.
Anything that can feed on corpses.
Okay.
Maybe a few vultures are going along, and she might be able to catch a small one from the air. But that's the kind of stuff you're going to find.
Okay, I give her lots of praise. What does Skold and Saphira find?
You guys can do a survival check if you like.
Bugs.
Very high DC.
Am I at disadvantage or is
Yeah,
this just
absolutely.
survival?
This is the land of the dead. For a good reason. You don't really get to hunt here.
Some might call it
14.
the Dead Lands.
Dude, I nearly had a nat 20, man.
Yep,
Oh.
that's exactly the DC you would have needed to beat 25. You guys find
Damn.
that.
So basically, me and Skold find fuck all,
You-
and Blossom's chilling. She's got some grubs hanging out of her mouth.
Yep. She gets the mediocre. Also, you have a giant walking behind you who is not being subtle. Like you lean in and just like you hear the cranking of the arm. Like... Okay, does anyone want to do anything before finishing up the night in Cassell's town? Okay. You spend your time, Timothy and Fabia, cleaning out the basement. Basil sat in a great wide bath of heat. I would imagine Desra would probably go up there and join you in the other end of the bath and make you feel really uncomfortable. Just occasionally, just like, just to fuck with
I'm
you.
blushing.
Yeah.
He would turn bright fucking blue.
Like,
green.
she would definitely stand up at one point to lean to get a drink, be fully nude, just to fuck with you.
He
And
just
sit
like
back down
avert
and
his
just-
eyes
yeah.
like at the corner of the
He
bath. Like,
notices she gets up and is just like, God damn it.
Comes in, you pour extra bubbles in the bath.
Yeah.
oh my god.
You guys would come back from your hunting
He's-
trip. Everyone could rest up
It's
for
too
the
nice
night.
to tell her to get out too. It's just like
You'd be given quarters, small, kind of double bunking up and whatnot. But you'd be able to rest in Pine Root with your goals set on heading out across the lake toward the swamp. You have a few options. You can go straight to the swamp. You can try and find the Necromancer's Tower. You can go straight to find Abatha. But the choice is yours. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode. Also, give you above board here. This is you've declined one potential legacy option. But there are
oh
others.
shit.
You can pursue other portions of your backstory and whatnot, but you
Good
can
for
also
you.
get this if you'd prefer. But just to give you an idea to think about if you want to think about it further, this is a legacy option that will replace your item, the
Whoa.
bloodline.
Whoa.
Okay.
I will forever feel guilty that I literally just joined this group with my item. And there are people who have been in the game
Well-
since day one that still don't have theirs.
No, to be fair, like the early items are still in their kind of dormant stage. By the time like everyone's got them, they're gonna, because these items progress, They'll get better and better and
Right.
better. So they'll be worth it once you get them. Because I think we only have Sephiras and Fears to get, right?
Mm.
Wait, what's Skold legacy item?
The belt.
Here's the Krigmith
The belt.
Oh yeah.
which is going to upgrade.
Man, I'm not gonna get mine for ages, man. I'm gonna be the last one to get one.
Potentially. But it will be
And where we go?
in upgraded states by then. And your legacy items can change. Depending on like your
That's
backstory
cool.
choices and stuff. So so yeah. There you go. Do you guys have your eyes set on heading out? The Wolfguard chapter is closing to a finish. You're on
It's been so good.
Yeah, you're right behind the Illithid and the Wizard.
Damn.
Right behind them. So yeah, your next few weeks of
But-
this will be
But then we have the mountains to go.
Yeah, we got to do the
meet
Splinter Tusk Mountains for the
to meet
giants.
the smart giants.
Smart giants.
Glasses.
Yeah, you have
Is
the
there such a thing?
They read Skold. He was explicit.
They all wear glasses, so they have to be smart.
They all wear glasses.
Those like chalkboards they're doing like calculus equations on.
Yeah, we're gonna show up and they're gonna be like,
good sir."
inferior minds.
Yeah. They're just like pity us the whole time.
Yeah, they're like talking down to us.
Yeah.
Sipping tea, like.
So yeah, you're on the trail of the ending of Wolfguard. You've got some more things to explore here, but then after that, but you've still got plenty to hunt. You've still got the Abishai, the Rakshasar, Uven, Yule, and the big dog Magnathor. So yeah, all good going. Thanks everyone for playing tonight. Sorry, I missed some messages. I saw at one point someone wanted a break at one point. My bad. Just ping me in voice if I ever missed those. Should we do some shouts? Cool. Should we start with you, Charlie?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I don't have anything to shout out. Hi guys, my name's Jari. I stream on twitch.tv/Jari. Stream mostly creative makeup and body paint. Last week I did a whole bunch of anime and manga looks. So if you like that kind of weird shizzle, then follow me. And I'm also Jari on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff. If you want to check out some of my past work, then that's where you can find it.
Awesome.
And no voice for you people. No voice. No voice for you. All right, I am a confident lady, okay? I don't need to put on any voice anymore, okay? I've gained my power. I've got my own legacy item, okay?
Stripping.
What's up? I'm Stripping. You can find me at twitch.tv/Stripping. Every day from normally 2 Eastern.
Sick.
Playing games.
Playing games.
Playing games.
Bree Bun.
Hello. I'm me. I'm Brie. Playing Skyward Sword for the first time still. It's a really long game, by the way. No one tells you that. I'm going to continue it tomorrow at like 11 a.m. So yeah.
Sweet. Dex bonus.
Hi guys, Dodger. You can find me at Dex Bonus. I hang out with a cup of coffee and talk about life. So if that sounds like a nice wholesome vibe, then come hang out. Also, I would just like to say big ups to OLG, who is in the hot seat the whole time story-wise,
yeah.
and
Hell
I think totally committed to Fia and crushed it in RP. So
Thanks.
well
Hell
done, bud.
yeah.
It was a little stressful.
I've
It's a lot of pressure. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the decision you have to make about legacy.
Also, I knew my mom was gonna hit on you guys, and it was
Your mom took a bath with me. I'm scarred.
I'm sorry.
They're not
I feel like
blood
I should
related.
have whispered that before you went upstairs.
Yeah.
Shane.
Hi, I'm Shane. I just want to say, I think it's so funny how this week was like a polar opposite to last week. We were so smooth and passing every deception check last week, and now we were tripping over our own shoelaces every corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's true.
2 nat
Hi.
ones on deception here.
Right? It's so funny though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
That felt
Shane.
so canon and correct.
I have the worst mouth in the world right now. I'm going through so many dental work things, and just yesterday I found out my wisdom teeth are starting to impact on each other.
No.
So I got to get more done.
God.
Oh my
But
gosh.
besides that, I've been streaming a new 7 Days to Die modded server, which has been so much fun. And I'm probably going to be streaming for like the next month on there. So that's what I'll be doing.
Oh, gee.
Hello, I'm OLG. I moved yesterday and the day before that, and that is my life right now. It was a lot, and it was very stressful, and that is what has consumed me. So D&D today was a very welcome change, even though I was in the hot seat, and also it was very nerve-wracking. So I don't know, check me out on Twitter. I bitch about shit and post photos of my dog. Check me out on Twitch, where sometimes I stream and also bitch about shit. And my dog sits next to me, so you could still see her. So it's like the same thing. That's me. That's my deal.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you guys for playing today. I know it was like a heavy RP and specifically like focused on one story and whatnot. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
I loved it.
It was fun.
It was good times.
The only fight lasted 2 turns.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 rounds.
To be fair, I didn't know if you guys would release that thing at all.
Timothy Blue Ball.
If you would on the first episode, last week's episode, the outside place where they were dumping the bodies, if you'd gone that way, you would have found the sewage entrance. You could have came through the castle coming through there. And that would have been your first
Shit, we would have just
Damn.
started
experience.
destroying everything.
So it was meant to be the
You're
kind
all
of
lucky.
experience of
I found an RP reason not to cast it first round. So at least you
Yeah.
had a few hits in.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. And it would have been bad if you'd banished him while Sam was in the Shadow Realm, so it was all... that would be real bad.
Oh God.
But other than that, you can find me here on Joe Fudge. I stream every day except for Saturdays. On Tuesdays, I read a bunch of homebrew, but specifically this Tuesday, I'm going to be going through a bunch of modules on something called Foundry VTT. Essentially, it is an alternative to Roll20 that we're probably going to be moving to because it adds so much cool shit. Loads of really intuitive conveniences that are amazing for macros and whatnot. Allows me to use some animated maps, different sound bites, and loads of just cool new gadgets to play D&D in a fun, different way. And you guys won't struggle with it at all, by the way. It's very intuitive. It's practically just like if Roll20 was updated into the year 2021. Okay, so...
Roll 21.
Nice, yeah.
Nice.
We'll see you guys next week for episode 55. And thank you so much. Have a great week. Catch you then.
Yay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.